Hi. Actually, you know what? Here, let's stop that. Let's not pop in quite immediately, because we have to do a proper friggin' intro here. Hi, what's up? Welcome back to Persona 4. I have received 2 requests for hydration, so let's open up my little bottle. It's a glass bottle, but it's in the shape of a can, and I'm not quite sure what to call it. Of Shomori? Nihon. I should probably, you know, actually, like, figure out what this alcohol is called that I keep drinking. Sorry, not alcohol. It's not allowed? What am I talking about? No, this is just water. It's hydration. It's very clear, so. There you go. There's your 2 hydrations. That's not hydration. Me, Moriru, what did you think we were doing when people asked for hydration? It's water. I'm drinking fun water. All right, I'm up. We're communicating through points. Also, hi, what's up? I have a new emote. Y'all may remember a couple weeks ago, we started figuring out and planning, you know, what to do for a couple more emotes that I would have representatives from Persona and all of the Xeno games. Hi, what's up? Well, welcome in the hype. My new emote. The Minato. Fun water comes when we redeem this. Weed. No, what happens when you say weed is I just say weed, weed, weed. And that's it. Nothing else happens. That is super illegal here. So yeah, there you go. I have a Minato hype emote. I might change it a little bit. Like, I'm not entirely sure if I like how blue it looks. It looks great when it's blown up, but in a tiny emote form, it looks like it might be getting a little bit lost. But, you know, as long as it's legible, it's probably good enough. So y'all may remember a few weeks ago when we last played this, I went to the bathroom and killed everything. When I came back, the game crashed. Since then, I just decided, you know, there's no point in going through it all again on screen. So I just got up to that point, dropped a save state. I did not shit my internet. No, it's not that the internet crashed, it's that the game crashed at that time. So, right now, you know, it's sort of like a calm moment here. And there's...
Kuuribro hype, 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 Kuuribro hype.
You slowed down the text reader.
Kuuribro hype, Kuuribro hype, Kuuribro hype, Kuuribro hype, Kuuribro hype, Kuuribro hype.
Mini hypes. All right, thank you, Sad/, for the resub. Boop. Guess what? Igus is coming next because I figured out today, actually just yesterday, that Procreate actually has a little bit of an animation function. So I can just animate on the iPad. Like, it's not a lot of frames, but I can do enough for Twitch emotes. Like, draw a thing and then draw a boop. Yeah, Mimoriru. God, you're such a regular, and I appreciate all your sentences, and yet I don't know how to read your name. Mimoriru, we're gonna do an I guess boop. Because everybody likes boops. I have animated spots left, and I boop people when they give me sub money. So, bam, there you go. Mimo's good. Where's the grinding noise? I don't know. It's probably still here. Because it still happens when I get raided. Maybe it's not around for the subs anymore, but maybe it is for the raids because it's still got the same problem. I still haven't done a whole lot with Stream Elements with like getting it fixed behind the scenes. Although I did finally clear the Streamlabs donation link, all right? So what that should mean is that, hi, you know that donation link, that tips link beneath the stream? It should not go through Streamlabs. It should go through Stream Elements, which should mean that they show up on stream and I can actually track them. Yay. Not Aegis, Igus. Credit the OG creator. For the boop? You can claim it every time. I don't remember where ideas come from. I mean nothing bad by it, but there's a disclaimer that happens you know, when you turn on this stream, it's in the metadata, so you can't see it. But if you look really close at the bottom right of your screen, sometimes it shows up. So it's totally legally binding. That says any ideas you pitch at me on stream, they're like totally like fair game for community, and I can just take them and completely forget where they came from. It's all fine. I won't argue if you say you took it, but I'm not gonna remember where they came from. I apologize. I'm the one drawing it, so it's still mine. You gonna credit me for your Apple Pencil engraving? Nope, totally forgot that that's where it came from. I just look at the pencil and I smile. Let's continue. Let's actually get to the game here so that we can maybe at some point find some music. Konnichiwa. Welcome, Yuki-chan.
それじゃあ僕はこれで。
僕はこれで。それじゃ。So I think it's like, alright, so I'm done now. しょうがらは何ですか? Got to look up this word. Gotta get back to Japanese practice. Is that gara? It is gara. Kogara, small build, petite. Kogara na shonen, small boy. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help.
いえ、なかなか興味深かったです。ではまた。
Alright, so, quick recap on what happened last stream. The basics of it was, tests. A lot of studying for tests, and then a lot of, like, putting up with more nonsense dialogue while I wait for test results. That's pretty much it. I don't remember anything else. When's your N2 test? Haven't scheduled it yet. Maybe I'll try in December of this year. I don't feel like I'm ready for it in the summertime. Also, I think I missed that application deadline anyways. Curious how this random person has a portrait. Yes, very curious. I would like to point out that I have played Q2. Also, this random person shows up in the intro credits, so Nakanaka kyoumi sakatta desu. No, fukatta desu. No, it was actually really interesting. Alright. Until next time. Yo, Yukiko, the only one not turned around there. Everybody is like, hey, what's up with that person? Yuki's like, not important enough for me to move my feet. Who was that? That was weird. I didn't see their face. Yuki-chan, you're looking gorgeous as always. You resemble your mother when she was young. What brings you here today? Are you here to shop with your friends? No, right, another thing that happened. The reason we're here, we saw a muscle dude, like a rough lad, a bad boy, on the Midnight TV. And then, like, I figured out that my translations last time were a little bit off. Yukiko seems to know that person from when they were younger. But she doesn't remember anything about him. And she remembered that her mom sometimes talked about him. So we're following a clue now to try and get some more information about that guy. I like that they skip all conversation by just having, like, lines show up above. This scarf. Oh god, where have I seen it before? Boy on the... Oh, I remember it too. Where was it? Wait, I know! It was there! It was in the TV! Oh, yeah, it was in that room with the posters with no heads or no faces. It was Yama. It was Yama no Ana. It was Yama no Ana's. Yama no announcers. Did you folks know Yama-ano-san? Well... did Yamano-san perchance have a scarf like this? It was originally custom made for her. Oh, that one's tricky. It was a his and hers set. What is that one? Kataho, one party, counterpart, one of a pair. Yappari kataho shika iranai tte iwarete ne. It was originally a his and hers set, but as expected, one of them said they didn't need it. So, it's too bad, but now I have to sell the other one. Oh, this is bad. So this is related to the first incident again. What do we do? I mean, what you say that, but Maido wa nan desu ka? Onimotsu desu. Maido. I don't know what this is. It's like something about arriving, or it could be thanks for your continued patronage, or it's... Onimotsu is luggage, so it's a dude who's just like, oh, delivery dude. Takuhai bin. So he's bringing stuff. Sorry, I have to get this. No, it's alright. We were about to leave anyways. Oba-san, until next time. Oh, is that so? Alright, we'll say hi to your mother. I had a feeling this was connected to the first case. Takaga wa nan desu ka? Takaga? Merely just. No more than. Kedo, taka ga scarf daro. Sonnan de nerau ka. But it's just a scarf? Like, why? Is there something targeting that?
くそ。どういうことなんだ。
Damn it, what are we supposed to do here?
とにかく外出て話そうぜ。
Alright, let's talk outside. Kanji. Oh, that's Kanji.
お前ら隠れろ。
Yeah, oh my god, hide! Oh, hey. You're doing such a good job of hiding from the guys. You actually just moved yourself more into his line of sight. Oh my god. So yeah, this is basically the whole playable cast right here. Kanji is just Kanji and Kanji. Kore, do mitemo maru mienan. Do mitemo. They probably saw us. Ain't that the dude who's supposed to be inside the TV? Yes? Yes. He showed up on the TV. Shh, I can't hear. This is really weird because Kanji's name does not read as kanji to me. I've never seen ni, like to, mean be. I've never heard to pronounced as G. Thus I am confused. The investigation team all share one brain cell. Hi, Peacemaker. Kanji to shonen no kaiwa ni Mimi o sono kanji wa nan desu ka? Doot to doot to doot? Sore. Sumasu, to clear. Strain one's ears and listen carefully. Sumasu. Kanji to shonen no kaiwa ni mimi o sumaseta. You strain to hear. I mean, I don't have anything going on tomorrow. To school? Yeah, I'm gonna go, but...
じゃあ明日の放課後、校門まで迎えに行くよ。
校門は何ですか? School gate. Alright, then tomorrow after school, I'll welcome you at the gate, or I'll meet you at the gate.
興味って言ったかあいつ。
興味って言ったが興味って言ったが Do they have some sort of interest in me, or did they say they had an interest in me?
男のあいつと男の俺に興味
That's a guy, I'm a guy, and they're interested in me?
何見てんだおら
What are you looking at? Guys, come on. There was like a post box right there. One of you could have at least hidden behind it. No, y'all stood next to it. Hakuryoko, I think that means like accosted. Intensity, appeal, strength, punch, edge, vigor. Nah, not quite. Impressiveness. Terebi de miru yoka hakuryoko anne. Oh, that was scary. Oh, you looked like forceful from the TV. The one on the TV yesterday, I had a feeling it was Kanji.
それに思ったんだけどさ。
Yeah, it seems like that's the
例
case.
の共通点母親の方なら該当してんだよ。1件目の山野アナの関係者でしかも女性だ。
Gaitoは何ですか? Corresponding to, being relevant to. 例の共通点、母親の方なら該当してんだよ。山アナの関係者でしかも女性だ。So, for example, the shared points, like what the victims all kind of have in common. 母親の方なら該当 corresponding to what the mom said? Like, I understood all the words here, but I got a little lost. Kenmei. So the first incident with Yama no Ana no kankemono de shikamo. So we thought up until now that it was all women that were related to the incidents.
でもテレビに映ってたのは息子の幹事の方。どういうこと？
But now on the TV, it was a son. Kanji, it was a dude. So what does this mean? Japanese naming sense is a load of crock. Yeah. Breaking news, Kanji uses kanji. Stop! Hi, Blue Ocean, how's it going? So what does this mean? 母親がさらわれる。さらわれるは何ですか? Sweep away, wash away, or to carry off and run off with. Or it's monopolized by what? Mothers? 母親がさらわれる。I don't know what that one means. Kanji ga sarawareru. Okay, so I don't know what sarawareru is, meaning all of these are really, really hard for me to understand. Deep L, help me. Futaritomo sarawareru. So they took a mother. They took kanji. Or they're taking mothers. They're taking kanji. They're taking both. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I'm not gonna... I don't know.
まあ確かにどれも仮説だけどさ。
I've been faking it the entire time. I don't know what any of you guys are saying. I'm an alien. I'm learning Japanese through exposure. 確かにどれも関節は何ですか? Kari? Whoops. Setsume. This is kasetsu, hypothesis. I'm supposed to know this one. Doremo kasetsu dakedo sa, so there's some sort of an assumption, but...
これって私の時と似てるかも。
Wait, this is like what happened to me.
よく考えたら被害者の条件に一番合うのって私よりお母さんだったはずでしょ?
If you think about it, so よく考えたら被害者? Yeah, 被害者の条件に被害者 is what? The criminal? Victim. 被害者の条件に一番合うのって So if you think about the first victim, 私よりお母さんだったはずでしょ? Like more than me, they were older, more motherly, right?
山野さんに直接対応してたのお母さんだし、なのに狙われたのは私だった。
I don't know why they keep using the word mother in this. There is no direct mother link, and I'm getting really confused. 山野さんに直接対応してたのお母さんだし直接対応 direct response 直接山野さんに直接対応したのにお母さんだしなのに狙われたのは私だった So something about a direct response being a mother and then I was targeted then Yukiko was targeted So this time it's not a parent, it's not a mom, it's a son? Like, hahaoya definitely means mother. There's absolutely no other explanation for that. I don't know, I'm so confused as to why they're talking about mothers and sons here. Doki wa nan desu ka? Motive, incentive, doki. Demo, それじゃ動機が本当に意味わかんないんじゃん。Okay, but I still have no idea what this means.
口封じにも恨み晴らすことにもなんないし。
口封じにも like lips sealed. 恨み晴らすことにもなんないし。Like something like sealed lips, a grudge being cleared up. It seems like something wasn't cleared up. Maybe this has to do with that. You know what? This is probably linking back to that stuff with the reporter on the TV on like the first day that I did not follow at all. When they laid out that stuff on the news with like the person and the affair, and something in here has to do with like older women, and this is talking about a grudge, and yeah, if anybody knows what's like what I'm supposed to know at this point, please do clear it up for me.
読み違えてんのか。実は最初の事件から恨みでも復讐でもなかったとか。
I'm gonna piece together what I can, but any help in keeping up with what's going on is like, thanks, you're sparing me some brain cells that I can use for language. What are you doing now? We just got spotted by Kanji for hiding next to a mailbox within his line of sight. Now they're talking about like why Kanji was targeted instead of women, and they're using the word mother and son a lot, and I am very confused. I am blind on Persona 4. I've played Persona Q, and I'm halfway through Persona Q2. So I know about, like, the characters and a little bit of their flanderized, personality traits, but I don't know much about the actual game story. Lady at the shop is Kanji's mother. Okay, thanks. Didn't know that. See, now I'd really like to go backwards and reread a bunch of this stuff. And I totally can do that, because I have a save state. We'll do some skipping here, up to that point. Just give me 2 minutes. Now that I know that, I have to reread a bunch of that conversation. The culprit is just one big MILF hunter. Oh, and Kanji's the biggest MILF, right? Yeah, makes perfect sense. All right, now we all get to relive this wonderful fucking single brain cell hiding place they all had. Whoops, I hit escape. Resume? Okay, that was just a pause. You know, he also just kind of stops there. He could totally keep chasing them. Oops, now I punched the mic. Kakoin? What is that? Okay.
昨日の映像ってやっぱりカンジ君だ。
Yeah, so it was kanji.
ああ、それに思ったんだけどさ、例の共通点。母親の方なら該当してんだよ。1件目の山野アナの関係者で、しかも女性だ。
So, according to what the mom said, something related to the initial incident with Yamaano, shikamo josei da, but it was a woman. So they're bouncing ideas right now. Yeah, so this is related to the first incident, but she was a woman.
でもテレビに映ってたのは息子の幹事の方。
But it was her son shown in the TV. What does that mean? They're both here, so you know what? I don't know. I'm still gonna go with wakaranai.
まあ確かにどれも仮説だけどさ。
We should have some sort of a hypothesis.
これって
This is like
よ
me.
く考えたら被害者の条件に一番合うのって私よりお母さんだったはずでしょ。
Oh, was there something when Yukiko was... Just before Yukiko got taken where, like, somebody walked into the inn and talked to her mom? I seem to recall there was something about, like, a shady dude showed up at her inn just before she was taken. They mentioned it once in passing. Yeah, like, the only person I met around that time was asking about my mom. People who handled the reporter were being targeted. But now they're talking about Yukiko's mother, and I don't think Yukiko's mother had any relation to the reporter. That's why I'm confused. Only women that the announcer know are being targeted, so they're confused why Kanji's in the TV instead of his mom. Do they all know his... Like, why would Yukiko's mother know the announcer? I'm probably missing some history, or just I straight up did not understand something that they said. This is going to be a thing that happens here. Also, I'm hopping in my general, because I wasn't yet. The announcer stayed at the end. Ah, okay, so that's what happened.
山野さんに直接対応してたのお母さんだし。
There, that's what that is.
なのに狙われたのは私。
Now I know what that is. The only one that dealt directly with the announcer was my mother, and yet I was the one who was targeted.
だから今度も母親じゃなくて息子がってこと？
So then this time, too, rather than the mother, they're going to target the son?
でもそれじゃあ動機が本当に意味わかんないじゃん。
But then I really don't know what their motive is.
口封じにも恨み晴らすことにもなんないし。
There's sealed lips on the whole thing, but it seems like there's, a grudge. Like, it doesn't seem like it's for clearing up a grudge.
読み違えてんのか。実は最初の事件から恨みでも復讐でもなかったと。
読み違えてんのか. Are we reading it wrong? 実は最初の事件なら恨みでも復讐でもなかったけどか. Like, since the first incident, maybe this isn't about revenge for a grudge.
あるいはあの染め物屋自体に何か秘密が。
I was just about to hit, like, my W key, because in my head this is Netflix, and I can use that key with my language extension to, like, replay dialogue lines over and over. あるいはや実体に何か秘密か. So does this store owner have some sort of a secret?
ああ、もうわかんなくなってきたぜ。
Ah, man, I have no idea what's going on.
でもこのまま放っておけない。
But we can't leave it like this.
こりゃもう辰巳幹事に直接聞いてみた方がよくない？
Tatsumi Kanji, that's his name. Tatsumi Kanji ni. これはもうTatsumi Kanjiに直接聞い ってみた方が良くない。And I'm guessing that we can't ask him directly?
何か気になることないかとか怖いけどさ。
何か気になることない。We don't want him to notice anything, right? And Andy's scary.
なあ、そういやさっき幹事のやつ変なちびっこと約束してたよな。
ちょっと待って。Facebook message from parents. That one kanji reads Tatsumi. It names. Don't worry about the kanji readings for names because they're all pretty much like pulled from thin air. I think there was an entire like 5-minute scene in Death Note specifically about how Yagami Light's name was like an especially fucked up reading of kanji. It's grilled cheese I made. Why are you telling me about grilled cheese, you fucker? You made me want grilled cheese. I have cheese. I have bread. I can't make grilled cheese. I would have to melt some butter first. I haven't had grilled cheese since I came here. God, I should have made some grilled cheese. What am I doing with my life? Na, そういやさっき漢字のやつ変なちびっこと約束したとよな。Anyway, just a minute ago, Kanji and that mysterious little boy, Chibi, the Chibi boy, Chibiko. Oh, excuse me. Yosuke, Jesus! What are you doing? You're in the middle of a dialogue. You're just bourbon in all our faces. God! Chie, kick him in the nuts. He said he'd meet him outside the gate. Melted butter and added spices to the mixture. I want grilled cheese and ham. I don't even usually go for ham, but like right now, God, a grilled cheese and ham would just hit the spot so well. It reminds me of like pub food back home, like simple pub food, like the pub where I worked. I'm just like, I want a snack, I don't want a meal. Grilled cheese and ham. Kanji te nyugaku sa so Nani? Excuse us while we take consistent and regular breaks from the already slow Persona 4 to talk about, like, whatever shit pops up to the front of our mind. Right now is grilled cheese. Hayabaya. Kanji te nyugaku hayabaya. Gakko sabori makuri te kiita kedo nanga kuyashiku ne. So, as for kanji, like, he goes to school early? And he kind of bails. He plays hooky a lot. I heard he plays hooky a lot, so is this suspicious? Yeah, the atmosphere around this is a little strange. Well, a boop to you, Proof. Wait, didn't you just resub, like, 4 days ago to get that butt emote back? Or are you just sharing it now? That must be what it is. Anyways, hi. Iwarete miru to? I mean, if I say it out loud, it sounds pretty suspicious. Ah, this thing stinks. If you say smelly, I just think of that fucking bear. Alright, let's try to get a grip on this. What's going on?
張り込みしてみようぜ。漢字と染め物店の両方。
染め物は何ですか? dying dyed goods. Kanji to somemono ya no ryohou. Kanji and the parents at the dyeing shop? Does Kanji work at a dyeing shop? Or does Kanji live at a place? It's not. Are Kanji's parents clothes dyers? Is that it? His mom runs a fabric shop. That's what it's. Okay, that's what he's saying about then. Textile shop. That explains why Kanji is knitting shit in the theater lobby in Persona Q2. Because God, I love the little animations in those games. When I redo my avatar in live 2D, because that's probably what I'm going to have to do soon, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it in the style of a PQ chibi avatar. I really like the way those games look. Zettai hannin ni sake. Now I forgot what you said, Yosuke, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and assume this is not important. Speaking of which, hey, Amagi, wanna give me your phone number, please? Are you fucking serious right now? That's what you're after? No, it's not like that. Look, among us, the only one whose phone number I don't know is Amagi's. Agyo? Tsukunaishi. The A column of Japanese syllable tree. This is some sort of a play on language and puns and shit. No, don't take a picture. I'm trying to shut the iPad down right now. No shiriai tsukunaishi. Look, I just want to be buds. All right, that's it. Chie, you're speaking too fast. Help. If you say that, ni kakete kite shita neta toka yamete kureru. Alright. Will you wait. Mayonaka ni kakete kite shita neta toka. What is that? Shita neta? Dirty joke. All right. Will you stop telling dirty jokes when we're in the TV world? Like, are you actually just a hentai? Are you a pervert? That's pretty perverted. Look, I'm talking to Amagi right now. What's the word for it? I forgot the word for it. It's beans. It's like she has to buy stuff to get gross, sticky, smelly beans, which are a common snack. And she's like, oh, I just remembered. I actually have to go buy that stuff. Yeah, I got it. Alright, see you tomorrow. Hairikomi wa nan desu ka? Coming together. Coming in together. Unreserved seats for the public. So moving in on something together. I think that's it. Waku waku? Trembling. Ah, I'm getting excited for this. Ashita no hokago kanji to. There's that word for dying again. Somemono kanji to somemono ya o hairikonde miru koto ni natta. So you guys decided you were going to move in on kanji, brown chicken, brown cow, and the dye shop tomorrow. Oh my god, she started calling me Oni-chan. I mean, she was before, but now it's not Okairi Nasai. She's like getting more familiar. Yay! How you doing, Nanako? Are you playing some games? Are you doing some stuff that's gonna raise your brain instead of watching more of those dumbass quiz TV shows that just tell you what the capital of Chile is, even though you're never gonna need to know that in the entire history of your life? No? Is it still just quiz shows? Alright. So what do tonight? Still don't have my test results, but you know what I figured out? The game has more than one save slot, so like I can totally just go save in another slot. So I can keep saving, even if I don't have the test results. It's Santiago? Santiago's a person. You weren't paying attention to your quiz shows. Which is the objectively best thing to do, as we have identified. Chori no dai? Chori dai ga aru. Moshi souzai ga areba, koko de o bento o tsukuru koto ga deki sou da. You could make something here. 冷蔵庫を開けてみた。カブのみメロンクリームソーダがさやしてある。There's some melon soda chilling. 飲んでみようか。Oh, should I drink some mystery melon soda? You know what? I haven't done this before. Let's drink the mystery melon soda. Nandemiru. Nondemiru. Omoikkiri gabu nonde shimatta. Gabu wa nan desu ka? Okay, iPad, I really need you to stop specifically. I have to change the settings on this fucking iPad. Like, I don't want it to only care about Face ID for logging in. Because most of the time it doesn't fucking work right. And at this point, it says swipe up to get in, and it just isn't working. iPad, for fuck's sake. It keeps like trying to turn on and looking for my face when I'm just sitting here. I only got this thing for Face ID for when I'm streaming, and I don't want it to be looking for my face at all other moments. I hate that. So I'm totally just pausing the stream right now to go and shut this shit off. Face ID, use Face ID for... Nope, do not iPad unlock. Yeah, I'm fine for everything else. Do not use attention-aware features. No, I don't want you looking at me for all things. There we go. Okay, cool. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Yay, good. Alright, so I was supposed to be looking for a word, and then I got distracted. Gabu. Gabu wa nan desu ka? Gulping down. Chugging. Gabu nonde shimatta. You chugged the soda. Meron to cream no amasa ga zetsumyo? Zetsumyo wa nan desu ka? Superb, miraculous. This sweetness was splendiferous. Oh, okay, cool. I thought that was gonna like take up my time and give me more courage and make me sick, but I guess, all is well. Tokoro, kyou no tokoro wa dearuku no wa yamete yokou. You should probably quit going out tonight. 明日の作戦に覚えて今日は早く休もう. To prepare for tomorrow, do you want to go to bed early?
Go to bed, Ryan.
まだ休まないな。You know, who are you? Devil on my shoulder?
Go to bed, Ryan.
学校でね、男の子たち、暴走族ごっこやってみる。Wait, 暴走族？暴走？ Wait,
I don't want to go to bed. I just got here.
you go to bed.
No, fuck you. You go to bed.
You go to bed.
You go to bed first.
Hat? Is this a cap? Bosozoku. What are you talking about, Nanako? I don't know what she's saying. Not important. Moving on. No! What? It just immediately... Okay, there's nothing else I could have done there. Like, just rest early, I guess.
You went to bed. I'm proud of you.
ターゲットは投稿しているな。
Toko? Has our target showed up yet? See, at least, like, this is still not great, but at least they're hiding behind the solid object. They've still got... Yeah?
They're just chilling out in front of the gates. Like, anybody can see them from there. They're not even hiding.
No, but, like, from inside the gates, they definitely couldn't see us. Which is who we're hiding from. They're still not doing great in that they have the one wearing bright fucking green standing in front in the most visible spot.
Or the one wearing the bright red.
は確認済みであります。
Yeah, they should be
And look.
closest to the wall.
And look, you have to identify that she is an important character.
We already know Chie is an important character because Chie is our access to Tree-chan.
To who, Chan?
She's the only one that, like, is able to play that wingman and get us in there. They're also assuming peeps don't have peripheral vision. Well, I mean, that's just obvious. That's... Nobody has peripheral vision. It's a myth.
I see your bullshit.
Sumide,
Out of my peripheral vision.
We're still confirming something?
ターゲットは本日昼休み終了間際、母親の手作り弁当を持参にて投稿。
Oh my god, you're doing the fast speaking. God. ターゲットは本日昼休みを終了。安西盆栽何間際 The point just before ターゲットは本日昼休み終了間際母親の手作り弁当時差にて投稿 Attendance at school にて投稿 What the why would that be at the end of a sentence? I'm so confused. Just before lunch ended, he had a lunchbox that his mom made for him.
現在はトイレで髪の毛いじってるであります。
現在はトイレで髪の毛いじってみるで。いじって Right now, he's in the bathroom playing with his hair.
ターゲットはやたらそわそわしており、絡まれたら嫌なので出てきたであります。
ターゲットはやたらそわそわは何ですか You guys are the worst at recon.
No, they're terrible. Look at them.
Fidgeting. ターゲットはやたらそわそわしておる Something まれたら嫌なので出てきたであれば If he seems like he's fidgeting, like if this goes wrong, then he won't come out.
何の約束なんだろう。昨日の男の子、顔見知りって感じじゃなかったよね。
顔見知りって I feel like kaomi is another word now that I don't know. Kaomi shiri is an acquaintance. Okay, person whose face you know. Is Kaomishiri. Kaomise is making one's debut or just showing up. 何の約束なんだろう昨日の男の子 So, what was that, like, promise that they made yesterday with that boy? 顔見知りって感じじゃなかった It didn't seem like they were just acquaintances.
そのあたりは自分が考えますにもっと微妙な
This, around そのあたりは I think that means like this, it's neighborhood, like the nearabouts. And I don't know if she's talking about physically around us or like around this situation. 自分が買いますに The more I think about everything around this, the more suspicious it becomes. Ah, they're here. Guys. I hope you know you're also, You're not hiding at all from the person coming up to the gate. You know that, right?
Look, Ryan, you have to bear in mind they're terrible at this.
Yosuke and Jinzo at least blend in. Yeah, Chie and Yukiko are giant light posts. Sorry, I kept you waiting. No, I just got here. It's fine. Hey, so, are those 4 people there friends of yours? What? I didn't see anybody. Yeah, they were, really obvious. It would have been less obvious if they just stood in the open, because they were all smushed up into a corner, and, like... But I didn't want to say anything. I thought they were just... I thought you guys were doing a game or something. I didn't want to make it awkward.
I think it would have been less awkward if, like, y'all weren't just in a circle and y'all looked like you were talking to each other.
They all, like, stopped and stood really still and stared directly at me.
とにかくさ、追っかけないと見失っちゃうよ。
とにかくさ、かけないと... If we don't follow them, we're gonna lose our chance.
それじゃ二手に分かれよう。漢字尾行犯と店張り込み犯な。
What are you doing?
I know that, but okay, so we need to split up into 2 groups. Some of us will follow Kanji and some of us will go to the shop.
ラシャ、半分けどうする？
I don't know what that one is. To the kanji dictionary. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that? Are you actually gonna give me that if I look for it? You are. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is.
Everyone, I have an important announcement. I have dog.
Yeah, but how does dog taste?
I do not wish to lick my dog.
Yeah, but you just talked about food. I want to talk about taste right now.
Oh, tastes terrible.
The investigation team's negative brain cells are spreading.
And now she's licking, and now she's tasting me back.
You've initiated dog grooming. Raja. Hanwake dosuru. Alright, if we split up, what do we do?
Who's good girl? Are you good girl? Yes, you are.
Or no, wait, so who are you going with? That's it. Raja? Oh, Raja as in Roger. Got it. All right. So do I want to go with Yosuke, Chie, or Yukiko?
わかった。
Got it.
How does Trey taste?
Oh, look.
Salty.
Damn it. Oh, we can't see him already. We gotta go. Hanamura, look, I just...
俺と里中がペアだな。まあ、いっか、この際。
Yeah, look, I just asked for the formality, like it wasn't actually a question.
よし、じゃあバレないように。俺ら恋人同士のフリで行くぞ。
So I gotta spend time with Chie. Alright. じゃあ、バレないように、バレないように、俺ら夫人同士のフリで行くぞ. So if we're caught, then we'll just pretend we're on a date.
やだっつの、見られなきゃ必要ないっしょ。
見られなきゃ必要ない.
Damn, Yosuke. Not even as a joke do people want to date you.
Yeah, that, like, you stop. 見られなきゃ必要. We need to not be seen.
さっさと尾行するよ。
Fucking, let's go.
あの二人、大丈夫かな。
Are those two gonna be okay?
No. It's Yosuke and Chie. They're gonna go south.
You know, I wasn't even thinking about that, but like...
それじゃあ私たちは染め物屋さんね。
So we should go to the dye shop, right? Well, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like, all right, out of these three, out of this one option, which one am I gonna pick? But now I also made the perfect fuck up team for Team B. Yay! Oh, what if I made it especially awkward and sent Yosuke off with Yukiko? That's like the only way it could have been worse.
I thought Yukiko flat out refused that one.
No, that wasn't an option. No, Yukiko refused giving him her phone number. But I could have just chosen to go with Chie, and then it's like, ah, fuck. Yosuke would return alone with a restraining order and a resignation from Yukiko. That or Yukiko would return with Yosuke's skull. I'm not sure which one.
Both are just sad for poor Yosuke.
行こっか。
Shall we go? God, my arm hurts so much.
Just stretch
お
more.
待たせ。これ飲み物。
Bouldering soreness. Omatase is a weird sentence. It said a whole lot, and the meaning, the literal meaning is like, sorry I kept you waiting. It's a little long though, and omatase is only 4 things, so it's like, I caught up. Hi, what's up? Here, I have drinks.
お店の方は特に変わったことはないみたい。このまま何もなければいいけど。
Looks like nothing's really out of the ordinary over at the shop. このまま何もなければいい. Okay, this is one of those sentences where the negatives pile up. Oh god, I've told you guys this before, but man, Japanese gets really fucking hard with its negatives. You think English is tough with double negatives? Like, not bad is kind of the most common double negative that we have. In Japanese, it's like a 12-syllable long thing that's a double negative, and it just means I've gotta. And that anything with 2 negative meanings can be very easily paired together all the goddamn time. So this is kono mama nanimo. Nanimo is supposed to be a negative statement, and then nakereba ii. Like, nakereba is nai. Kereba is if. So, like, nothing if is okay? And then a question mark at the end. I'm so... Help. Deep L, help.
There is no help for you.
Help.
You are on your own.
このまま何も。このまま何も。なければいいけど。なければいいけど。 Hopefully nothing will come of this. このまま like as it is now, 何もなければ if nothing いいけど would be good. Okay, I understand it now.
犯人来るかな？
Is the criminal gonna show up? きっと来る surely. きっと来ない absolutely not. 来たら守ってやる we have to guard in case he does. Absolutely not, no. Just you and me
空振りになるけど
hanging out,
その方がいいのかも。
being weird. Look, if I say it's weird up front, that makes it not weird, right? That's how dates work.
I guess.
Narukedo. I don't know what that one is. Looking it up. Sora furu? Karaburi, swing and a miss. Ending in failure, fruitless effort. Karaburi ni naru kedo, sono hou ga ii no kamo. If it ends in nothing, then I guess that's still good.
もし本当に来たらちょっと怖いけど。
I mean, I was honestly a little scared to come here.
私も捕まえるの協力する。
私も捕まえるの協力する I'm gonna, help, cooperate in trying to catch this guy.
みんなに助けてもらったのに自分だけ何もできないなんて嫌だから。
Everybody, because everybody came together to try and save me, if I did nothing, then that would be bad. I can't do nothing after being helped by you guys.
それに私にもできることあるって思うから。
それに私にもできることあるって思うから So even so, I wonder what I can do.
あ、ごめんね。
Sorry.
なんでこんな話してるんだろう。なんか緊張してるみたい。
I don't know why I started saying stuff like that. I guess I'm just a little nervous.
同年代の男の子と2人だけで話すとかそういうのなかったから。
同年代の男の子と2人だけで話すとか if it's just, a guy and a girl of the same age hanging out and talking together, what do we say? What do we talk about?
チエもね、ああいう性格だから男の子の友達多いけど。
For Chie, IU は何ですか? IU. That sort of. Chie もね、IU 性格だから男の子の友達多いけど Chie's got that kind of personality, so she's friends with lots of guys, but
今はあなたや花村くんと一緒が一番楽しいみたい。
あなたや花村くんと一緒が right now, you or Hanamura, with you or Hanamura, it's it looks like it's really fun.
私も楽しいよ。
I guess I have fun too. See, it's a blush, and I like the sentimentality behind it. I don't particularly like that exact face. It looks a little weird. I think the cheeks are pushed up a little high. Sorry, Yukiko.
It looks
can
like
you
she's
just
about to stab you.
Sorry, Yukiko. Can you just lower your eyes on your face real quick there? That's better. Just pull down on her cheeks.
She can go yonder at any moment.
I'm having fun too. Yukiko kara no kangeki? Kansha to koi o kanjiru. You feel like gratitude and like fondness from Yukiko. And there it is.
Congratulations, you now have a new
thing. I don't care. I can't hear you at all.
Hold on. Okay, I was away from the mic.
Don't do that.
You don't tell me what to do.
I can tell you what not to do.
Fuck you.
I told you to lick your dog and you did. You gave me permission to boss you around in that moment.
Did you honestly think I licked the dog?
I mean, you certainly acted it up.
The very least, I had to at least give a show. I wasn't gonna lick the dog because that dog is absolute needs a bath.
Jo Shiko? Yeah, High Priestess. I don't need to know how to say that word. 属性のコミュニティである天城ユキココミュを手に入れた。You got a community link from Yukiko. 上して属性のペルソナを合体で生み出すときに経験値のボーナスが入るようになった。You'll get an experience bonus for that Arcana personas. Yukiko は戦い兵の注意を固めの決意を固め Yukiko's will towards battle has become hardened. 戦闘の中にとどめの一撃をかばってくれるようになった。それは何ですか？かばってくれる？ Oh, is this the thing like with Yosuke where she'll just jump in front of me and take a hit like a bro?
I think that was later in their Arcana trees.
Yeah, but Yukiko and me are destined and fated to be together, so it's obviously gonna happen immediately, duh.
Man, you just sound crazy.
She looked at me and blushed. That means we're supposed to be together. I mean, she's my soulmate.
Why do you sound like the very desperate, like, random guy who just had one, like, nice thing done to a chick, and now all of a sudden he thinks that they're meant to be together?
She loves me,
you're
duh!
And you're the type to get your ass kicked later on by, like, the protagonist of the rom-com.
I am the protagonist, so it's obviously fated to be together, duh!
You don't sound like a protagonist right now.
But duh!
You sound like a side character. Or just the one-off character.
I can't be a side character that's taken by Yosuke, duh!
Even less, you're less than a Yosuke.
No! You take it back! You poohead!
In fact, you're less than Teddy.
I mean, Teddy's a non-entity, so you can say I'm less than, like, nothing, and that doesn't really say anything.
Teddy's more of a person than you.
See? This guy popping in here trying to intimidate me. I can't believe him. The main character is Treaty. Amphaz with the based opinion right there. She's lesbian? No, Chie is lesbian. Yukiko is like... probably bi. Best of both worlds. Oh my god, let's move on. そういえば、Yukiko の連絡先を聞いていない。Speaking of which, Yukiko no... Wait, is that 連絡先を聞いていない? You didn't hear what Yukiko just said?
Chie Yukiko fix. Exactly, that's what they just are. They're fiction.
ストレートに聞く? Oh, okay, so she sort of mumbled that last thing. So I can either ask her direct, or I can ask her sort of roundabout. Do I have the courage to ask her direct? Yatta!
Oh, you had enough courage. You weren't just a cowardly bitch.
Yatta. What was that? What was that, Yukiko? What was that? Get way too close to her face. I can tell you're blushing. I can feel the heat. Just get way too creepy. Ie no shigoto de derare nai toki aru kamoshirenai kedo, ie no shigoto ni derare nai toki. So working at home, like when I wasn't able to leave when I was working at home. Wait, ie no shigoto de work at home, derare nai toki aru. The time when I wasn't able to leave. Kamoshirenai kedo, maybe, itsu demo kakete. I'm confused. Maybe there'll be times when I can't leave from working at home. Any time is fine. Oh, she's giving me her number. I didn't even have to ask. Just volunteered that. Yukiko to keitai denwa no bango o koukan shita. Mise no kata ni wa kawari wa nai yoda. Seems like nothing changed with the people in the store. Yukiko no iron na koto o hanashita. You talked about various things with Yukiko. Meanwhile, over. Guys, you could have stepped behind the tree, but you kneeled over next to the tree.
Look, I think we can all at least agree that Chie and Yosuke aren't the brightest tools in the shed.
I'm wearing green. I'm blending in with the grass. Oh my god, I love these fucking... Oh, this game is such a good, goofy, fun time. I love Fire Emblem. You all know that I love Fire Emblem. I love the gameplay. I love the strategy. But goddamn, Persona's just so giggly. This is suspicious.
どう見ても俺ら不審人物だな。
不審人物は何ですか? 不審人物. I'm not gonna go and look it up right now, but like, yo, if there's a compilation of all the different scenes you could get for these pairings, like you talk with Yosuke and you send Chie and Yukiko to do this, or Yukiko and Yosuke, like, oh, those would all be fun.
There is one thing much later on that you would love to see, the multiple scenarios that would happen.
When we get even more party members and there's more combinations, that sounds awesome. Suspicious character, 不審人物. どう見ても俺ら不審人物だな. Look, if anybody sees us, we look like the suspicious ones here.
いや、私らでなくて前の二人。なんか妙な雰囲気が。
No, look, we're not the ones on trial here, right? We're looking at those guys ahead of us. Oh, this is a weird atmosphere.
妙？どの辺が?
When we get to pun Teddy with different characters, I mean, you know we have to let Yukiko do it. Like, that's her whole thing. But maybe if Kanji wants to pun Teddy, like, Kanji's got the strength of 6 Yukikos. That would really put some damage in him.
どの辺って、 なんて言ったらいいか。
なんて言ったらいいか? No, it's this like this around us right now. Yeah, it's what's a good way to put it?
私の気のせいなんかな。
私の気のせい。私の気のせい。私 is me. 気のせい。Is it because of my attention? I don't know, I'm a little confused. Are they acting weird because I'm watching them?
さ、店に行った二人どうなってるかな。
Hey, how do you think they're doing over at the shop?
さあな。案外あいつ、天城のことを口説いてたりして。
口説いて、何ですか? Persuade, solicit, make advances, seduce, court, and woo. 案外あいつ、天城のこと、口説いてたりして。You know, that guy's, more than you'd think. He's, probably putting the brown chicken moves on her right now. I'm not making that up. I exaggerated it, but that is what he is saying.
Brown chicken moves?
Yeah.
あんたと違うでしょ。
Okay,
And then she brings the brown cow.
Okay. So, I need context of what the fuck the brown chicken moves are. Ryan, explain this to me.
There is no explanation. It's
How the fuck is there not an explanation, Ryan?
because it's the stereotypical, like, very easy to understand sex music. Duh. That people memed into brown chicken, brown cow. So I bring the brown chicken, she brings the brown cow. There we go. Together we make brown chicken, brown cow.
I have never heard of this until this very moment.
Really? Really?
Never, ever in my entire fucking life ever hear somebody say, I'll bring the brown chicken, you bring the brown cow.
Absolutely not. No, I made that up right now. That is 100% on me. But, like, I'm extending the joke way past the point where anybody would understand it. Because I'm having fun.
You're not even drunk.
I'm not drunk. No, I'm just getting in the goofy spirit. Don't tell me you've never honestly heard the brown type of music. Or like,
okay, that I've heard.
That the extension of that people were made into a joke is brown chicken, brown cow.
Okay.
And then I split it up into two different parts. Do you guys get it now?
How are you all doing?
How are you all doing
today?
Do you guys get it now? Now that I've explained the joke? Is it funnier?
Chat, how are you all doing? We're just going to ignore Ryan for right now.
Let's pretend.
How's your day been?
Pretend it didn't happen.
We're going to ignore just whatever the last 2 minutes. Because now everyone in this room is now stupider from hearing what he just said. Everyone has literally lost 5 brain cells from listening to this. I award Ryan no points, and may God have mercy on his soul.
This is the natural outcome of putting Yosuke and Chie together, alright? They are a black hole of brain cells. There is no help. Any help that comes gets dragged in with us.
Any help that comes immediately loses the brain cells.
Masaka anta to chigau desho? No, you're wrong.
第一、ユキコってそういうの興味ないしね。
Like, I mean, first of all, Yukiko's not interested in that kind of thing. I know it's not her face, but I really like to imagine Chie just getting, like, high school Valley Girl, like, stick her nose up, like, so confident in what she says.
っていうか、彼ってもしかしてユキコのことを気に入ってん
I can see
の？
what you mean.
ていうか、彼ってもしかしてユキコのことに入っ... Speaking of which, wait, is that guy... Do you think he even likes Yukiko?
いや、 それはどうでしょうか。
What, I mean, that's a weird thing to ask.
俺らあんまりそういう話しないからな。
I mean, you probably shouldn't trust it. I shouldn't say anything about that. Ha, ha, ha.
うわ、露骨に怪しい。本当はなんか知ってんでしょ。
露骨は何ですか? Ooh, that is a tricksy one. I know the kanji, but I have no... This is the literally first time I've ever actually seen it used in a word. Take that, and 2, 3 gives me that. There we go, and then hone for bone. Rokotsu, open, unconcealed, blatant, and frank. Or broad, lewd, indecent, and crude. Rokotsu ni ayashii. Honto wa nanka shitten deshou. Ayashi. I should know this one. Suspicious? Dubious, questionable, dodgy, and shady.
Yep, that sounds like Ryan right there to a T.
Wait, a shady, like... Wait, that's openly, like, broadly crude. Wait, you don't seriously think that? I really don't know. 付き合いも、付き合いは何ですか? 付き合い Association socializing. 付き合いもまだ長くない. Look, I don't really know. I haven't known him for that long. Ha 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 ha. Alright, you guys have followed me around for like 10 city blocks here. I'm done pretending. What are you doing?
I do like this scene in the anime, though. It was pretty funny in the anime.
Look, we're just a couple hanging out. Stop. ツッコミは何ですか? Thrust. Cram, stuff, and shove it. Delve into a matter. Look, we have to go into it now. You guys were there yesterday. Tamatama. Coincidentally, I think? I believe I found the Persona 4 animes on Amazon Prime. We have access to it at the share house here. But you know what's the really dick move? The Persona 3 movies are not free. I would have to put in an actual subscription, like more money to gain access to the P3 movies.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
The P4 anime is free. The P4 anime is free. The P3 movies are not. P3 movies aren't even dubbed. I wouldn't want dub. I don't even want English subs. I want raw Japanese. That's what I'm after. So like getting at the P3 movies, the things that are the best of the Persona animated stuff, is the one that I have to pay money for.
Oh, I didn't realize they did 4 movies.
Yes. Persona 3 is 4 movies. I don't know if you noticed, but JRPGs tend to have a long story. It's just, wow, P3 got shafted. Like... You say P3 got shafted. To me, that says P3 is the one that people actually want to watch. That's the one that they can charge money for.
I mean, hell, for some reason... Well, I guess not for some reason. I guess for the better. They never even bothered dubbing the Persona 4 Golden anime.
I heard that the Golden anime was garbage.
Yeah, it was definitely not... for actual story, the original 4 is better. It does have one song in the Persona 4 Gold anime that I think actually does pretty well decently well over the original anime. But I can't say it here right now at this point in time.
まあ、母やだな。たまたま unexpectedly by chance. Yeah, たまたま後ろ歩いてだけだって we were just walking behind you accidentally.
俺ら帰りあっちなんで、ほんじゃ。
Oh, we should probably be getting out of here. Let's go.
2人の邪魔とかするつもりないし、何も怪しいとか思ってないし。
But we really didn't want to interrupt you two. We didn't want to seem suspicious.
怪しい。
Wait, dodgy, suspicious? What 怪しい?
バカ、里中余計なこと。
You dumbass, Sakana, you're saying too much.
ちょ、待てこら。
Yeah, wait, stop.
そんなんじゃねえぞ。おお、こら。マジちげえかな。
So I can just leave it here and watch them run around Pagoda in the middle of the fucking park. While I go and take a pee break.
So, Chad, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing alright. I ate before I came on here. Yesterday I did some game hunting. Came out very well ahead. Found plenty of new 3DS games to add to my 3DS collection. Actually found a copy of Gravity Rush Remastered. Pretty happy about that. I also picked up Triangle Strategy today. Almost none of these games are getting played. Probably Elden Ring. I can't even play Elden Ring right now. I gotta beat Shin Megami Tensei 5 first. Sandslash, don't make me time you out. Have a fight to the death with another mod. There could only be one! Actually, no, you cannot get by on just one mod. But yes, I already have Elden Ring. I do intend to play it, I just can't play it now. When you're a man who has way too many video games and busy trying to prioritize, trying to clear up his 3DS game backlog of finding games so he doesn't have to worry about the eShop going down and then worry about the price spikes that are going to happen. Thanks, Nintendo. You're kind of giving that more precedent right now. Why are you so bad with game? Look, nobody knows why Nintendo is so terrible about game preservation. Ironically enough, Microsoft's the best one at their preservation of games. Why did you have to spend $90 in 2022 on Pokemon Y2? I don't know, Cora. Why did you? Why did you have to spend $90? Why didn't you just buy Pokemon Y2 back when it came out for $40? Like I did. And then now, at this point, I don't even have to bother with the other Pokemon DS games because those are not worth getting now.
What up?
Still haven't played Kid Icarus Uprising. Kid Icarus Uprising's fun. Kind of wish they did more with it. Because you bought Black 2, damn it. Well, guess what? Now that's just on you. Yeah.
I got bread.
Choice for... Yeah, but it wasn't grilled cheese, sucker.
I didn't have time to make grilled cheese. I'm in the middle of a stream.
Excuses. warn 15-year-old next time you. I wasn't even aware of 15-year-old you, much less like fucking 20-year-old you. Whatever. Make a grilled cheese stream win. Choices for 3DS games. Hold on, let me look. I guess it mostly just depends like what kind of games you're into.
Persona Q and Q2.
I have those two.
They're good.
Then I guess if we're going with the Persona Q games, Atrian Odyssey, those games are pretty much the exact same gameplay style that the Persona Q games are imitating. We got Ever Oasis. I've heard good things about Ever Oasis, and that poor game got released after the release of the Switch. So of course I had to pick it up because I'm like, oh great. Still waiting for Atrian Odyssey 6. Atlas ain't gonna give you Atrian Odyssey 6. I think Atlas is moving away from what kind of kept them afloat for so long. Now that Sega owns them.
Alright. I've stuffed down the bread. Let's give poor Yosuke's legs a rest.
Nah, work that bitch's legs some more. He's fine.
Sonnan ja ne zo. Wait, it's not like that. Oh, kora maji chige. Not kana maji chige. Wait, you've got it all wrong.
Huh?
Hey, listen to me. You seriously, you've got it all wrong.
Well, I guess we'll see what they have, but really, Atlas has only done like the Persona 5 games and the Shin Megami Tensei. They haven't really been doing much anything else now.
申し訳ない。誠に申し訳ない。見勝手ござる。I'm really sorry, but we didn't. You know, I'm gonna. I think that this right here, this needs to be a GIF, because this is just wonderful. This needs to go up on the gift walls in almost like permanent edition of just Chie and Yosuke begging for forgiveness from Jinzo and Yukiko. Yes. Record. Yes. There we go. I have a GIF of this now. There was no place to hide.
とにかくここで少し待ってみよう。幹事くん帰ってくるかもしれないし。
All right, well, let's just wait here a minute. Kanji might come back.
そうだな。
Hi, Kanji.
ああ。てめえら、そこで何してる?
You bastards again. What are you doing there?
さっきのバカップルじゃねえか。
It's you, the dumbass couple from before.
違う
We are no, you're wrong.
Hey, we're not a dumbass couple. We're just a couple of dumbasses.
つきまっと嫌がった。つきまお何ですかつきまっとNot Suimato, I want Skimato. Skimato, to follow along, to shadow, tag around. Skimato yagatta. Stop following me! What are you doing? Look, you guys probably think I'm bad or suspicious or something, but... Damn it,
Na, ちょっといいか。最近なんか変なこととかなかった?
Are you, like, okay? Has anything weird been happening to you recently?
あ? 変?
What? It's weird.
変だと? この俺が変だっつうのが。
What do you mean by weird? Are you calling me weird?
は? いや、そうじゃなくて。
What? No, I'm not. It's not like that.
てめえら、今すぐうせねえと閉めんぞ。キュッと閉めんぞ。
閉めんぞは何ですか? Or maybe I'm just looking for shime. I don't know what he's saying right here. 今すぐ失うせ何ですか? 失うせ useru, beat it, get lost, out of my sight. Useru, disappear and vanish. てめえら今すぐうせねと閉めんぞ。You guys, get out of my sight. Go! Get out of here!
なんでそうなるんだ?
Wait, what's up with this now?
マジやんぞ俺.
We've just been stalking you for a couple days. What's with the unfriendly attitude? Seriously, go! Ah! Yosuke runs straight into a building. Alright. Like, I like Persona 3. I like Persona 3 a lot. I like the characters in Persona 3. Persona 4 definitely has a goofier, like, more comedic tone to it. I can understand why this got more traction with regular players. Kanji's also super duper casual. You might need to adjust character for some words. I'm not gonna know how to do that. Like, I might lose some of what Kanji's saying if he's super duper casual, because I just, like, I don't know enough about it to be able to fill in slang and gaps and stuff like that. Kanji kara zentoryoku ni negeta. You ran far away from Kanji. Oh, I ran too much today.
まあ今日のところは何も起きなかったし、それでいっか。
So nothing happened today. So what are we gonna do now?
けど、あいつがテレビに映ってからもう何日か過ぎてる。
あいつがテレビに映ってから how many days are gonna pass before we see him on the TV again?
天城の時のこと考えると、起きるならそろそろだよな。
If we think about what happened with Yukiko, like, something should have happened by now.
気が抜けないね。明日また様子見に来た方がいいかも。
気が抜けないね。気が抜く。何ですか? Don't lose heart. Yeah, don't, basically that, don't lose heart. 気が抜けないね。明日また、調子様子見に来た方がいいかも。Maybe something will happen tomorrow.
しゃあないね。大変だけど。
Yeah, but still, this is rough.
とにかく、今日はもう帰ろう。もうほんと疲れた。
Anyway, for today, let's go home. I'm really beat. Ah, okaeri. She doesn't even get a voice line this time. 雨降ってきたね。濡れなかった? It's raining. Are you wet? 学校でね。Yeah, she's saying that thing again. Okay, well, how about in the fridge? 気になるものは入っていない. Nothing in the fridge. I guess we'll drop another save. You're pretty tired from lots of stuff today. 部屋に少し休もうか? Should you go back and rest in your room? Is this day over? Or do I get to explore my room? Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the day's over.
真夜中. 電話だ. It's the phone.
あ、もしもし、天城ですけど。
Hi, it's Amagi. I'm sorry to call you so late. But Kanji's not at his house. Oh, that's my Yukiko. Going out and stalking him on your first day on the job. I like that energy you bring to this. 旅館のちょっとした用のついでに屋さんに電話してみたの。We just got a call from the dye shop here at the inn. I heard Kanji-kun's mother speaking. Kanji-kun has gone somewhere and right now he hasn't come home yet. よくあることだってお母さんは言ってたけど、どう思う？よくあることだってお母さんは言ってたけど。She said it's pretty common for him, but still, what do you think? きっと大丈夫？心配だ何か？ I'm sure it's fine. I'm worried or what? What are you asking me for? Nah, I want to support Yukiko. Of course it's... Oh, wait, I said it's okay. Fuck! Fuck! I disagreed with her. I mean, I want to think so too, but... Hey, it's raining tonight, so we might see something on the TV. If something's really happening to Kanji-kun, then we should see it on the TV. We should know from there. Once it turns midnight, I'll watch too. So, talk to you later. Why does a cell phone make the dial tone? Is that a thing that cell phones do?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's a thing.
Dial tone?
Yeah, like when she hung up, it went boop, boop, boop.
I shouldn't know.
Yeah. Game's a lion. Maya nakaterebi ga minakute wa. You've got to watch the midnight TV. Konya wa ame da. It's raining tonight. Terebi ni nanika utsuru kamoshirenai. There might be something on the TV. Wow, I've not even been going for 2 hours. Feels like longer has passed. There's something there. Hijoni. Ooh, それは何? それは何? What's the word for fresh? There it is. Akaruku gives me that, which is senmei, vivid, clear, and distinct. Hijoni senmei na eizou da. So it's very clear. Hello.
皆様、こんばんは。発展僕の街のお時間です。
Oh, you're definitely exactly what Kanji is. Yep, 100%. He got captured. 皆様、こんばんは。Everyone, good evening. 発展僕の街のお時間とです。It's time for my town.
今回は性別の壁を越え、崇高な愛を求める人々が集うある施設をご紹介します。
What is that? So I don't know what this word is. I'm gonna look for it. Words ending with this. Suko. Sublime, noble, and lofty. 今回は性別の壁を koe. So we're gonna push over, like, boundaries or walls in your personality. Suko na ai o motomeru, looking for like a sublime love of some kind. Hitobito ga tsuma o aru shoukai shimasu. Yeah. So like it's TV establishment, some sort of like a TV thing where he's like, oh, we're gonna introduce you to some lovely people of love here. I don't know what he said there. Sekkyoku? Kyokumen? Kekkyoku? Wait, what is that? Sekkyoku... Kiwamete? There, that gives me the first kanji. Himitsu should give me the second one. Gokuhi, absolute secrecy. Gokuhi, something reporto suru no wa kono boku. And there's something about like absolute secrecy in here, so it's a weird shadow message. Now he's talking about his body. I'm like, oh, what do you think of my body? Totsunyu?
Bad touch. Bad touch. Stranger danger. I need an adult.
It's not a stranger. It's kanji. We know kanji.
Stranger danger.
Let's head in there.
Hashtag not my kanji. This isn't kanji. That stupid little run he does. Like,
Ima, ette ita no wa machigai naku kanji. That was definitely kanji.
No, that wasn't kanji.
Oi, did you see kanji? Yosuke wa Doten? Disturbance of mind, being upset. Yosuke wa doten shite ite yoryo o enai. He's lost his head. Ochitsuke, calm down. Yahari kanji da. That was definitely kanji. I knew it was kanji 100%. Right, yeah, it was. What the hell was that? This is not what I thought was gonna happen. I mean, he didn't go, he didn't return, and ato ippo hatteria yokatta no kana? Ippo hatte nan desu ka? Put up a step. That doesn't help me. Ato ippo hatteria. I should have put up one more step. So he's saying we should have followed him just a little longer. That stuff that you saw behind him, what do you think that was? A establishment for, like, finding sublime love? I have no idea what that means. Alright, tomorrow we gotta have a meeting about what to do with this. We gotta set up a strategy. Kyou wa hayame ni yasumu koto ni shita. You decided to conk out. Didn't think they'd top the unsettledness from Yukiko Shadow this soon, but kudos to them for doing it. Yeah, Kanji's a little on the word side.
You clearly did not know.
今までのこと考えるとさ、漢字はもうあの中なんじゃねえかな。
今までのか、漢字はもうあの中。So, what we've seen, what we've thought about until now, did not think Kanji would have that in him. So what the hell was that on the Midnight TV?
最初は心霊現象みたいなもんかなって噂を試したら見えたんだよね。
最初は so the first instance 心霊現象みたいなもんかなって What is that? Is that Reagan? I feel like I'm close. I can see the right kanjis that I'm looking for here. And yet that's not a word. So I must need to put kanjis on either side of it. Sozo? That's not what I want either. Taisho? There it is. Come on. Shinrei Gensho. Psychic phenomenon. Okay. Whew. Shinrei Gensho. 最初は心霊現象みたいなもんかなって噂を試したら見えたんだよね。So from the beginning it seemed like a psychic phenomenon? 噂を試したら and if we test out a rumor then we saw something.
そしたらもう一つの世界なんて大ごとに関係してて。
And もう一つの世界 so there's one more world なんてだ大事なに関係してて so it seems to be related to like another world
噂になってるってことは実際に見てるやつが結構いるってことだよな
Yeah, oof, man, this I'm already in the game so I'm gonna keep going but conversations like this make me think I am just not ready for Persona 噂になってるってことはなってるって So if it became a rumor 実際に見てるやつが So those who really see it 結局いるってことだよな Then those who really see it should actually be there, right?
確か雨の夜の0時についていないテレビをじっと見つめるだっけ噂の内容
Certainly 雨の夜の0時についてないテレビついてないテレビ So at midnight on a rainy night ついてないテレビ You see a disconnected TV? Oh, so if you can see it on a at midnight on a disconnected TV if you can see it then it must be part of the rumor
なの何かきっかけないと普通試さないじゃんアホらしくて
なの何かきっかけないときっかけ means like taking advantage of another opportunity and I don't know how it works in here きっかけないと Got it. Unless there's a trigger. So the trigger would be something that causes something else to happen. 何かきっかけないと普通試さないんじゃんアホらしくて Unless there's some kind of trigger, then we can't. Then it can't be tested, right?
Ryan, check the arts channel real quick.
Self arts?
Yeah.
Spend too much time on this shitpost. Hide. That day they lost all brain cells. Please put that on Twitter. I giggled.
I love it. Great.
Hell yeah. Dropping a hype on that.
Sadly.
No Twitter? Aw, that's fair. I don't begrudge you that. It would be easier to share on Twitter, but thanks for sharing it nonetheless. Mental health got very destroyed in using it? Absolutely. No, I follow you on that. I don't blame you none for stepping back from that platform.
Do you care if I posted it on Twitter? I will make sure I'm saying this was not me, but this pretty much highlighting what is going on with Persona right now. Yes, I will do just that. Thank you.
でも実際はやりゃ誰でも見れるんだ。それも何度でも。
Demo G but honestly, やりゃ誰でも見れるんだ。やりゃ誰でも見れるんだ。それの。But the truth is, we don't know how many people have actually seen it.
もしこれが広まってみんなが見出したら。
もしこれが広まってみんなが見出したら Like, we know everybody in our group here has seen it.
えらい騒ぎになりそうだね。
It might have gotten really far spread by now.
クマの話を元にすると、あの映像は失踪者自身が生み出してるとかなんとか。
So according to what the bear said in the first place, in that reflection, 生み出してる like the shadow that you see in there was born of the person.
Just posted it on Twitter. I also tagged you, Ryan.
Perfect. I'll go retweet it after the stream. Thank you very much. Shiso's disappearance, right? なんとなく見えてるわけじゃなくて The important bit is, even if you haven't seen anything, 実装者のせいで見えてるってことらしいけど It's because of the disappeared person that we can see anything at all.
てか、ユキコの時も見えたけど、当のユキコはそんなに関わった覚えないわけじゃん?
Maybe this doesn't have anything at all to do with when Yukiko got abducted. てか、Yukiko 時も見えたけど like we saw Yukiko there too, but it wasn't related to you. Like, what we saw was not Yukiko, right?
あのさ、ちょっと話それるんだけど。
Alright, I think we're kind of getting away from the point here.
あの映像って犯人も見てるんだよね。
In the broadcast, did anybody see the perpetrator?
多分ね、きっとどっかで面白が。
I mean, maybe. it certainly was interesting, but
まさか楽しんでるってこと？
wait, 楽しんでること. Wait, did he look like he was having fun?
人を放り込んでその後に映る番組を楽しんでるの？
人を放り込んで the people who have been thrown in その後に映る番組を楽しんで they look like they're enjoying putting on a TV program, right?
ああ、なるほど。可能性ある。
I see, that might be the case.
うわ、頭の中の犯人像が一気に変態属性になった。
頭の中の犯人像が so within your head you can see the criminal is truly a pervert. Like hentai zokusei. He's got a really perverted personality.
君のすべてが見たいよ、ユキコたん。
君のすべてが見たい. Like, I want to see all of you, Yukiko-tan. That's what Yukiko said. I don't know what ooh means, but I feel like Chie is getting a little bit hot and heavy right now, and I feel like I'm losing track of the conversation.
ユキコの一連の話見られたんなら一緒に私のも見られた可能性あり
Yukikoの一連の話見られたなら people saw what Yukiko were saying? 一緒に私のも見られたか Do you think there's people who saw what that Yukiko was saying?
犯人絶対いるさ顔中靴跡にしてやる
I cannot let this slide. Jutsu. Okay, I think I'm following it now. Well, I think I have a hint as to what they're talking about. The shadow, or whatever is being shown in the TV, is like an inverse or like a secret inside personality of what the actual person is. But right now they're worried about, like, what if other people are seeing this and then they think that's really what the person is saying? So right now Chie is mad because a bunch of people saw Yukiko being, like, lusty AF. Which is not Yukiko's surface personality. Alright, we gotta do something about this. First, save Kanji. Second, crush the perpetrator. Third, like, really actually mash him into a pulp. Okay? Kanji o tasukeru, ishi o kataku shita. You really got, like, a hardened resolve to help Kanji.
Just be careful. Some people may actually pay money to get crushed underfoot.
Rank up.
And Chie's got the legs for it. But by that definition, would she also technically have the butt?
She would have to, right? You can't have super thick and strong legs if you don't got a butt to back it up.
Like, see, I wouldn't think so either. Like, I would think, like, if you have, like, the legs, you would have to have an ass that matches.
The ass is a crucial part of kicking. Like, in order to kick, you gotta bunch your leg up, right? Bend it at the knee, and then the ass is an important muscle in straightening that out. It gives you the force.
Exactly. And have you not seen that for one of her moves that she literally can kick a motherfucker clear past the horizon?
I have not. What are you talking about?
Okay. So for Chie, once you get up her Arcana link up a bit more, for weaker enemies, she literally just has the ability to kick them, like, off the battle. Like, hold on. Let me find this real quick. Like, even in the anime, they kind of reference it. But I'm finding this real quick. Okay. So this shouldn't be too... This is later in the game, but this shouldn't reveal too much about it.
Okay. Are you reading something or are you sending me something?
No, I'm about to send you something. How am I supposed to read this shit to you, man?
I don't know.
There you go, I sent it.
Boop. Okay, she's got the yellow shadow eyes.
Well, I think that's just the thumbnail.
Wow, yeah, that was just a straight up kick.
No, she should be able to do that in the base game, Cora, because she actually does that in the anime.
Yeah, but they might have taken the idea from the anime.
I don't think so. I would think she'd be able to do it before and so they have to, because obviously in like the anime they can't do half the shit they do in the fights in the game.
Sure, but like it's an anime, so they're gonna pump up the extra actions.
Even Darun is even saying no. This originated from the vanilla game.
All right, well we'll see if it happens at some point. No persona. Okay, so yeah, more group rank up. Chie, 2, 3, 2 and 3. Isn't that the same? I don't know what she's saying right now, but I love how Yukiko of all people just gets like randomly giggly. She's so fucking cute. Look, oh yeah, okay, wait, wait, 2 and 3 are the same thing, aren't they? Well, yeah, I know, but
they don't do yellow scare. I'm pretty sure they don't do any screaming. They literally just take the hit like a champ.
No, but like, listen, just turn on the volume. You send me this, you can hear it. There's definitely a scream.
Okay, hold on. Like, I was just looking for something.
Every single time I've played this audio, you've been talking over it. Give me 10 seconds here. There it is. Yeah, the enemy definitely screams.
Okay, I didn't realize it had the... I was just trying to find an example of the thing. I didn't realize it had the scream in it. Fucking Yoda in Soul Calibur 4. Oh my god, what an asshole. Literally so fucking tiny. Half the attacks in that game go over his fucking head. What the fuck?
Oi, Kuma. Kochi ni dare ga haittaro? Anybody come in here recently? Yeah, somebody popped in here.
Where sad.
Did you?
He looks so bummed out.
Where did you see? Good. Where did you see them? I don't know.
Well, there's your problem, because unfortunately, Teddy's guy has to lead you to your dungeon. If Teddy can't lead to your dungeon, then you're fucked.
What do I care?
Because then Kanji's gonna die.
It's worth it just to see Teddy cry.
And then you can't progress in the game and get to best waifus.
I already have best waifu. Which is none, because waifus are a terrible fucking concept. Disregard them. Discard them.
It's too late for that. I never said there'd be a Yoda scream. I never said it. I was just showing off that Chie can literally punch a motherfucker to the next fucking continent. So therefore, by that definition, she has to have absolutely fucking toned legs, and by that definition, a good ass.
Kanji-kun te otoko no ko dato... Kanji-kun te... otoko no ko dato omou n dakedo... Kanji-kun te oto... Like, I thought Kanji was a dude, but... I don't know.
もうなんなの？なんか拗ねてるとか？
拗ねてるは何ですか？拗ねてる。拗ねてるは何ですか？ Sulky? Are you sulking?
鼻くんくんしてもどっからの匂いかわからないの。
Well, there's a really bad smell and I don't know where it's coming from.
お前いろいろ考えすぎなんじゃないのか？
いろいろ考えすぎ。お前いろいろ。お前いろいろ考えすぎ。お前いろいろ考えすぎなん。Yeah, don't you think you're just like thinking of too many things, or just you're just letting your mind be
自
scattershot?
分が一体何者だとか、いつからここにいるのかとか、確か言ってたよな。
自分が一体何者だ。自分が一体何者だとか、いつからここに。This is not even that complicated a sentence. I'm just not piecing it together in my head for some reason. So you know what? Fuck it, moving on.
どうせ空っぽ頭なんだからあんま考えんなよ。
I mean, normally you'd seem like a dumbass airhead, so this is a little weird.
そうくまね。
Yeah, but
なんか結構深刻？
are you being like wait, Shinkoku? Shinkoku, is that serious? Yeah, grave. This is actually serious, isn't it?
漢字の居場所、お前にわかんないって言われると困るんだって。
If you don't know where kanji is, then we're in a bit of a bind.
こんな世界、とても闇雲になんて進めねえしさ。
こんな世界、とても闇霧になんて進め。I mean, in this world, the fog is like thick and dark, so we don't really have a guide for this. We don't know where to go.
漢字くんのヒントがあるといいかも。
But there might be a hint as where kanji is.
そしたらクマ、集中できる予感がひしめいてる。
そしたらクマ and そしたらクマ Wait, if that's the case, then 集中できる予感がひしめいは何ですか？ひしめいてる？Hishimeku, clamor, crowd, and jostle. Hishimeku. And if I know a hint, then we can all focus on that.
漢字くんのことがよくわかるような、なんかない？
Do you know... Do you really know much about kanji? Like, do you have any hints about him?
漢字のことか。なんかって言われてもな。噂ならよく聞くけど。
I mean, I only know what I've kind of heard about him. We know rumors, but...
親しいってわけじゃないしね。
親しいって、they're not kind.
カンジ君の人柄を感じるような、なんかそういうヒントが欲しいクマよ。
人柄は何ですか？人柄 personality characteristic. カンジ君の人柄を感じるような。If you got a sense as to his personality, なんかそういうヒントが欲しい。And like we might I really want some kind of a hint, something to work off of here.
実際のカンジ君を知ってる人に聞いてみればいいんじゃないかな。
実際の漢字君の知ってる人 the people who really know kanji, then you should be hearing from people who really know kanji. 漢字の情報があればクマが居場所をつかめるかもしれない。If you hear information about kanji, then Kuma might have a better idea of where to find him. どんな情報正報 What the hell is this word? Oh, wait, it's 情報. Oops. どんな情報が必要なのだろう But what do you need? とにかく誰かに話を聞いてみよう。But who can you ask? Oh, wait, I still have the day? I've never gone in there before and still had the day to play with. I'm confused. What should I do, I guess?
Are you asking a legit question?
I have gone about 3 hours in game time since I've had a chance to decide what I do. Before you enter someone's dungeon, you gotta do recon. So, like, I don't know what that means in terms of game. Do I have to literally go around and talk to everybody?
Yes, you actually have to start asking around town about kanji.
Oof.
So, I think you got a free pass on Yukiko, but from here on out, whenever another dungeon pops up, you'll have to actually ask around town in order to find a way to gain access to the dungeon. In fact, I think one of the dungeons you actually have to like wait a day or two to actually gain access to it. Are you just looking it up?
I am not. There's a conversation going on that's kind of important, so I have to split my attention a little bit. Apologies about that.
Oh, okay.
So then, school or town? Who would know more?
You want an actual answer to this?
Yes.
Town.
Junis. That's not the town, that's Junis. Inaba 週取りそう。Posture check and hydrate. Shit, I already went through all my hydration. You know what? Okay. We're bringing in the extra strong hydration. Nobody has called for a hydrate since the start of the stream, so I just got to, like, regular sipping. And regular sipping, like, water's a dangerous liquid, mate. Everybody who drinks water dies. Oh my, I just poured the super strong hydration, and now you're gonna make me do it 4 times?
Ha! Fucker.
Guys, I trusted you. I taught you about brown chicken, brown cow, and now you make me do this 6 times! You don't speak Japanese is on there too! Why are you doing this to me? I have shit I want to do this weekend! Stop! Stop! This is like, oh, alright, I'm just gonna take this. This is just a shot now. All of these hydrates are now invalid. I don't care, I'm not keeping track anymore. I'm just gonna down this, and then I'm immune for 30 minutes. I have to take care of my liver.
Man, fuck your liver.
No, I want to live to triple digits, man.
You ain't living to triple digits with this.
Nah. Oh, I legitimately love the smell of gin, but like, not if you take like a nose right in it whiff. Then it's a little too strong in the juniper.
Hey, less talking, more drinking, buddy. You ain't done yet? Chug, chug, shots, 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 shots. Except just one giant ass shot, like big shot. Did we just fuck Ryan up? I'm so happy right now. Yes. Don't worry, we're just helping him once again raise his alcohol tolerance so he can drink with his fellow Japanese people.
I've got more tolerance than most of the people here, I think. It's just a matter of the sleeping, that's all. I don't... Look, I'm already a 32-year-old man, alright? I can't push myself to the level that I could when I was in my 20s. A lot of the people that I live with are in their 20s. I was just making takoyaki with my roommates last night. Midnight rolled around. They were still making takoyaki and chatting at the table, and it was all in Japanese. And I was like, I'd been there for 2 hours. I was chilling. I had a few drinks, but I was getting yawny. And I made the executive decision that, like, yo, I'm getting yawny. I can't follow half of what's being talked about, and we're not, like, moving. We're not playing drinking games. We're just sitting here eating. So in 30 minutes, I'm going to be sleeping on the table. Thus, I'm just going to bail. But, you know, other people at the table are like, you're yawning means you haven't drank enough. And I'm like, yo, 8 years ago, I would have agreed with you. But right now, I need a stimulus to keep me awake. Otherwise, I'm just going to sink. I can chug beer all day. When you get to the harder stuff, that's a different story. Stretch, stretch. So we're gonna get a shit ton of Japanese practice now, right? Tsubasa, 俺は何も知らないよ. I don't really know much about him. この奥の I'm gonna... Okay. This is a real question, and I know you people haven't played the Japanese language, the version, so you don't know for sure. But like, how much does the die shop come up once you're done with kanji?
Like almost none at all.
Okay, then I'm gonna ignore. How do I put this? I'm not gonna make a flashcard for it, but I will. Like, I now know what the kanji for it is, and I know what they're referring to, but I won't be able to read it. Because I'm just gonna have to look it up like 20 times until I remember, or make a flashcard, and there's other shit that I can be focusing on. So, この僕のdie shop も確か翼だっけそんくらいかな I know they're like that person owns, like, that name owns the die shop, but aside from that, not really anything. I know it's been 2.5 streams since the last time we did anything relating to combat. Should we check with personas or leave that off until we finally go into a dungeon again?
Wait till you get to a dungeon again, because I can also tell you one of... Actually, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to say hold off on that for right now.
Is it because I might get more levels, more social link levels before then?
No, I will say it like this, or I guess I'm just gonna say it like this. You're not gonna get to Kanji's dungeon on this day.
Of course.
Like, this day is basically used up to get to set you up for the next day.
Sumasa, you're the exact same person. I was worried about that.
And I'm only saying this because I also had to like look it up to even remember, and so I am aware of, I guess, the route you have to take. But I'm also gonna just kind of let you roam around for a bit until you start asking, like, okay, what the fuck do I do now?
Tsubasa Chu... What is that? Yowai? Mushi? That's not Mushi. Is it Mushi? It's Mushi. Coward, weakling, Yowamushi. Yowamushi sensei, kyou mo iku. Kimi wa katta ii yo ne are. So weak sensei goes today too. Did you buy that? He's in front of the bookstore, so that makes sense. He's talking about books. 次の本は6月1日に出るってさ。次の本は6月1日出るってさ。So the next book is coming out on June 1st. June 1st. 木内下木内さんのシニュレは Wait, I don't... What the hell are you saying here? Moku? That's right. Nai? That's not a word. Okay, thanks, Jisho. You're helping me a lot.
Yes. Booty. Oh, Palisade, what's up?
Look, okay. Words. I'm definitely starting to feel it now. The hydration is hitting me. Trey, I just want to thank you for giving me the idea of a booty and also being the #1 public ambassador for booty. I don't know. I don't know if your appreciation for booty is just memes or if it's just really that you love Pyra's ass that much. But like, thank you for spreading the word.
Good butt.
I'm also gonna.
It's a bit of half and half.
I'm gonna remind people right now too that like, yo, even when you see the Pyra butt, like, or anything else that you love, I also now have a hype emote, which, you know, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense unless you know Japanese, but like, that's hype. Mouse over it, it's hype. That's my hype emote. I've now fulfilled my quota of having a Japanese character emote. So many butts!
You love to see it.
I do. I really love to see it. You can use follower emotes on mobile? Yo!
About fucking time.
Woo! I also noticed today that all of my follower emotes are a Luigi hat. I have 2 Luigis and 2 Miis, which have a Luigi hat. Yo, thank Wobbly for that think emote, though. Dude just sketched a random ass doodle of me, and I'm like, I love it. Can I use it? Yes. Done. So he's talking about the books, and I can't translate the word I looked up, so it doesn't matter. Messages. That's the exact same dude again! Oh, can you tell how, like, split my attention is right now? That you are also the same dude I've talked to twice now, right? Let's move on. Is that Yukiko? What if I drop everything, though, and I just talk to Yukiko?
You're not gonna get anywhere.
My dream girl.
You know, actually, I got a funny story about Yukiko. So, I wasn't playing through the game. I was having a friend play through the game, and I was kind of helping him out. One day, he had the option to cook food. And so you got to cook it, and you get to hang out with a friend. He cooked it, but unknowingly at the time, he messed up the cooking. So he chose Yukiko, and she commented on the food like that it tasted fake, and he held that grudge to a T against her that entirety of his playthrough, and he refused to use her after that.
Fuck that guy! Maybe he shouldn't have bought Combini food and tried to pass it off.
He would have taken it like, oh, this food tastes bad. He would have taken that. Instead, he got told his cookie was that tasted fake, and he took immense insult to that. He would have been fine if he said it was just bad. Instead, she said it was fake, and so he's just like, no, I'm not having this. Even though I think Yukiko's mostly the healer of the group.
Is she? She's got the fire moves.
Right, but I think she also prioritizes like healing support too. Hence why I used her a lot, because I always tend to have a dedicated healer in my group.
So I don't know much about her in Persona 4 yet, but I know that in Q2 she has a fire and a healing move. Like, she has an all enemies fire move and an all group healing move. I don't know if that's better or worse than a person who has a single target heal. Because the whole group takes more mana, and you're not likely to be in a situation where all 5 members need a heal.
It kind of just varies on your situation, really.
So, sorry, Anne from Persona 5. I know you're wearing that tight red leather and trying to be, like, sexy cute and shit, but, like, you're not Yukiko. I had no attachment to Yukiko during Persona Q, the first one, but now that I'm in Persona Q2 and I'm playing Persona 4 at the same time, yeah, Yukiko is a permanent party member. So is Aigis. I haven't found her yet. Aside from those two, I'm not sure yet. Everybody else is kind of gonna depend on what I find. I'm thinking Morgana will still make the cut, because Morgana's a speedy support character who has access to heals. That is useful.
Yeah, it just depends on how you set up your party. Like, obviously having team-wide spells is never really going to be helpful when you're dealing with, like, single boss characters.
Sure.
Like, I kind of... personally, like, I guess in a sense how I would normally... Even though with multiple personas, I would always have a main character, obviously. He would shell up, like, a large majority, like, okay, have one person with fire, one with ice moves. have him be like your single target, like, big damage dealer.
Yeah.
But have one party member obviously, like, be able to do party wipes when you're just trying to grind out, because obviously your protag character obviously is gonna be weaker on the weak side against groups.
See, like, I really wanted to use Makoto. I sincerely do. I don't know if she's gonna make the cut. Maybe things will change when I get a little bit deeper into the game, but right now, when I gained access to Makoto, aka Queen, she doesn't have a lot of mana, and her only healing spell is a high single target heal. So I'm like, you seem like a mage, and yet you don't have the mana for a mage. And every time I tried to use you, you just run out of mana immediately.
I think if they're low on mana, they're mostly I think they're usually meant to be a physical damage dealer.
But Makoto's not a physical or a tank character. She's categorized as a magic user.
And
that's the confusing part.
Because I definitely remember in my playthrough of Persona Q, I was playing as the Persona 4 protag, because I had played Persona 4, so I was used to those characters.
Sure. I don't know why I picked Persona 3 as my first run, but I did, and that has influenced my opinions on Persona from here until forever.
Fair enough. But I think for most of my party, I did have Persona 4 protag. I'd usually always carry the Persona 3 protagonist too. And then I tend to use the unique character for that game. The girl, the guy, whatever their name was.
Rise? No, Rise is the Persona 4 navigator. I know who you're talking about. It's the girl who loves to eat and death.
Yes. So I tend to use them because I think I had her focus as my healer for a while.
Right.
I think, and then I always use Naoto because she always had like the light and dark insta kills, and those actually tend to be pretty good for that game. And then I tended to switch out my fifth party member, just whatever I needed to see fit.
I honestly don't really remember the specific party that I ran with in that game, but I do know that Aigis and Kanji were part of it. I know I'm pretty sure I used Aegis as my tank. Like, it wasn't specifically as a tank, but Aegis just became very useful. And I used her all the time. And I know that Kanji, I treated as like a physical powerhouse.
That sounds like what Kanji would do, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. And
because he would always have high HP but low MP.
Yeah.
Even though if you just needed like somebody to do a quick lightning attack, he had you covered for that aspect.
like Kanji, I could use him as a purely physical damage healer, and he would outdo mages. It was like, yes, run with this.
Nice. Now, see, also in that game, if you had Heat, Riser, and Debilitate, it was very, very good in that game.
I think I used Mitsuru for a lot of it, just because I really loved her as a character. Like, because I focused on Persona 3. And I liked her no-nonsense, like, leader mentality. Also, her voice actress was just wonderful.
Now, admittedly, I did like fucking around. Like, you know, in the second labyrinth, like, it's basically like they're messed up, like, cafe, whatever.
Yeah.
But you're going through all the dungeons, always, or through the gates, answering the questions.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen like all the different scenarios with all the female characters with your protagonists, and they're all hilarious. The best part even is when you see like the photo of like the protagonist carrying like the female character. They get all flustered, and you're like, well, guess what I gotta do now?
Yeah, I remember
then
that
you just
spot.
lift them up and turn, and getting their reaction out of that's just... And the only one who's different from that is Aegis, because she weighs too much and you can't lift her. So instead, she carries you.
Yes! Yes! That was too early for me to have developed an Aegis love. I wish I'd done it now.
Actually, now I gotta find this. Hold on.
So yeah, right now in Persona Q2, I'm still using Noir as my physical attacker. I really would love a reason to switch to Chie, but Noir is my only character in the game that has access to psychic spells.
Yep, that would be her.
Yeah, so, like, the reason that I dropped Queen was because I got a sub-persona that has access to nuclear spells. So I can, I have one sub-persona that can use that move, and thus I can still use that in combat to clear out the weakness charts. Nothing else has psychic, so I'm stuck with Noir for now. Once I get access to that, I will probably drop Noir for Chie. Not for, like, look, here's the thing. I'm playing Persona 4 now, and I like Chie. But, like, does Chie have enough of a personality to overcome that giant feather? That's the question that must be asked. Because that giant feather is just so fucking cool. I don't know their real names because their real names are in kanji. Whereas their code names are in katakana, and thus I can read them.
Also, I sent you the video.
I mean, I've been sitting here on this one screen of Yukiko for like 15 minutes. I feel like we need to get back to game.
Actually, now you got me wondering with the Persona Q2 how all the other characters... Because I'm pretty sure the elements more closely match to Persona 5.
Elements?
You know, like the fire, ice, lightning, stuff like that. 5 introduced like that force and the psychic kinesis, whatever it was called.
Oh, so that's where I'd never seen those two before, so I was a little confused.
Yeah, so I'm wondering at that point, how do the other characters get that added in?
As far as I'm aware, I don't have access to the P3 cast yet. I have a feeling that Aegis might be nuclear.
They could change that up. I could see that.
That would make sense. But, like, aside from that, I've got no clue as to what any of them are going to be.
Because obviously, like, even...
Like, Aegis would make sense for that. I don't know who would make sense for Psychic. Assuming, I mean, here, I don't know the actual English translation. I don't even read what the characters are for it. I just see a radioactive symbol and a pink 3 circles symbol, and it looks like psychic to me. Like, okay, so Queen has the nuclear and Noir has the psychic. That's how it is in PQ2.
Yeah, that's basically what they're matched up with in 5. I think they called it Force or something. I forget their actual names. Nuke and Psy. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much it.
All right.
So yeah, oh yeah, those were like 2 new elements they introduced in Persona 5.
Right.
So I'm thinking, none of the other characters had it, so would you have to give them a sub-persona to give them that ability? Or did they modify some of the characters to have Nuke and Psy?
I mean, now I'm worried about Aegis, because she might not have access to it naturally, because I'm in Dungeon 2. I have all of the P4 cast except for Yosuke, and none of them have it. None of them have those 2 abilities.
Because that's what I would think. Like, I don't think any of those characters would have that. So for the time being, if you had found enemies weak to like Psy or Nuclear, you would have no choice but to stick with Queen and Noir.
I have Noir. I did get a sub persona with Nuclear, so I was able to drop Queen. I hate it. I want to use Queen, but from her default setup, she does not seem like a very useful character. That's what I've got. I've got to work on the stats there.
Great outfit, though.
Yeah, God. I have not played Persona 5. I think the only experience that I have from Queen was like, was it Tim? I feel like Nintendo Capri-Sun may have played Persona 5 on stream. Because I saw somebody streaming during the moment when Queen gained her persona. And that was the moment that I saw.
Her artwork when you do the all-out attack is intimidating as hell.
Dude, she's wearing like a leather BDSM outfit and a 2-inch thick steel eye mask. Queen is intimidating as fuck. I love the way that Queen looks. I want to use her. But mechanically, with her base skill set, she is not as useful as other characters.
Actually, funny enough, I think you don't even get to have Queen or Noir in the first dungeon because they're kidnapped.
Yep, they're kidnapped. I was waiting to get access to her.
So I think you only have Joker, Panther, Gull, Morgana. Do you have
white suit, red nose mask?
So you have Crow. Yeah, you do have Crow.
Hate that guy. Took him out at level 3.
Jeez. But oh yeah, and then of course Oracle. Because Oracle's basically your navigator.
That's Futaba, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I really like Morgana. Not gonna lie. Zoro being a giant, like, buff cat dude is wonderful to me.
Unfortunately, Morgana does live in some infamy.
Dude, I'm well aware that my experience with Persona is different from many, but, like, I actually legitimately love that my first experience with all of the Persona characters is through Persona Q. Because they get to be goofy. They get to just be silly. So I get to experience them in like a cartoony, exaggerated way in a mechanically solid game and be like, this is my first impression of this character. Wasn't allowed to play Persona Q. Why the fuck not? Nothing fucked up about that game happens until like halfway through Dungeon 3. It's like the epitome of just fluff fun. Alright, now it has been 25 minutes since we progressed the goddamn story. やっ
You
ぱ
act
り
like that stopped you before.
やっぱり悪い噂とか小さい頃は可愛かったとかそんな程度だった。There were bad rumors, but since like he was cute when he was a kid, so I don't know what's going on. 一番最後に会ってた一人に話を聞けばって一番最 So the most recent thing I've heard was 言われてかけ I don't know what she's saying. I've hit the point, yeah, she's not gonna go out with me right now, but I've also hit the point where I like am struggling to read the Japanese sentences, and also I'm running out of attention to try. So I'm not done streaming now, but once I'm done with this cup, I'm moving to actual water. Because the point of playing Persona is for Japanese practice, and if I'm at the point of hydration where I don't care, then we're missing the point. Make sense? I feel like I'm already goofy enough right now.
I guess.
ねえ、私と同じ子見なかった？ Did you see somebody at the same age as me? あのね、双子の That's sister なんだけどいつも学校終わったらどっか行っちゃうの。We're twins, but like going somewhere after school? I'm not sure. どこにいるのかな？一緒だから一緒にいればいいのに。We usually go everywhere together, so tell me if you know where she is. Imoto wait. Is Imoto one single kanji? I thought Imoto needed kanji after it. Not gonna drink unless people ask for a hydration. Can't go through the drink on my own terms. I must wait until I am forced. And thanks, Palisade. Palisade, at least spend your points on something that's gonna make, like, speak Japanese for 5 minutes, alright? At least that's practice. You're just making me get drunk on water. I'm gonna take the tiniest sips, alright? Here we go.
At what point is hydration considered waterboarding?
2. Can anyone sip? Honest question. Can anyone, like, wrap your lips around a cup or a rim and sip, but not breathe through your nose? Because I just tried it several times. Here, when I was just sipping like this. All right? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, when you're sipping like that, as in, like, you've only got a little bit of your mouth exposed to try and get in just a little bit of liquid. And you try to inhale, to sip. I'm also breathing through my nose, and I can't stop that nose breathing. Which means I'm trying to sip this with as little force as possible, but I'm also inhaling all of the fumes, like, strongly. Which makes it difficult.
All the fumes. Just don't inhale the fumes.
But that's what I'm saying, is I can't not breathe through my nose. That's what I'm asking, is can anybody sip without breathing in through your nose?
I'd say that is probably extremely difficult to do.
Alright, have we been here for 45 minutes? I feel like we've been here for 45 minutes making our way around one corner. We really got onto some off topics.
We never even went past the corner, my dude.
I did. You start on the other side of the corner. What are you talking about? There's only one corner on this whole street, and it's right here. Bam! I started here, and I went around the corner.
Then count that corner, man.
Same girl. I haven't heard anything about kanji yet. Kumo wa fua fua, tofu mo fua o fua. Oh my god, what the fuck are you saying? Kumo wa fua fua, tofu mo fua fua. Tofu wa shikaku to te amai. Shiroi. Girl, what the absolute fuck are you saying? Give me the day off. Let me go read Kirby novels. So the clouds are fluffy. Tofumo and tofu is fluffy. Tofu wa shikaku and tofu is square and white. Hoka ni shikaku te shiroi no te nani ga aru kana? No to hanpen saikoro. Saikoro wa nan desu ka? Dice? I'm a little confused. So, wait, she's asking a question? She's saying the clouds are white and fluffy. No, she's saying the clouds are fluffy and tofu is fluffy, square, and white. Is there anything else that is white and square? Like dice? I'm a safe state. Konnyaku wa nan desu ka? Devil's tongue jelly. Or sugar cubes. それは白くて四角い. They're white and square. Okay. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so I'm just gonna take a real hot second here and be like, hey, pee break.
Ganondorf. So while he's doing that, I've actually been, while he's been doing his stuff, I've been playing this game called Cold Steps Revolt. Because apparently, if I'm reading it right, hold on, let me double check the case. Should have some DLC in it, I think. It's been surprisingly way more fun than I thought it'd be. But now you must all give me a minute. Yes, it is the 3DS one. Give me a moment, my dog is demanding my attention.
I return. Hello, hello, hello. How goes? I see the thing that you posted now. Proof is also on mute, but wonderful, wonderful. The eye gets wedding. That's a 10-minute clip. But I do vaguely remember seeing that picture before, and it's just so good. Yay. Our hands are fused like paparazzi. Anybody that wants to see this particular video, I'm gonna go drop it in my Discord.
Oh, welcome.
Yes. Yeah, please drop that in the Discord. No, I'm taking credit. Bam. There you go. Anybody that wants to see it? Bam, there you go. Go find it in my Discord. I guess holding up the P3 protagonist like a goddamn bride, as in totally wearing the dress. Wonderful. Kirby has novels. Kirby does have novels. There are Japanese novels written, like kids' novels written about Kirby. And what's more, the author has given you the first fifth, maybe a quarter of them, for free. Of every novel on her website, I'm guessing her, on their website, as a preview. So I just get to read a bunch of intros to novels as Japanese practice. It's really good. Let's get back to game. Are you gonna load game? Steam capture?
Uh-oh.
Doesn't look like it wants to load game very well. That is an interesting output you're deciding to give me.
Fire!
I am confused. The dolphin capture doesn't want to work at all, so maybe I need to make a new game capture. Because I'm legitimately confused as to why this isn't working. Hey, the game capture crashed. I was just thinking I should probably save state that. How much did we lose? How much did we lose? How much did we lose?
Brian, when was the last time you saved?
45 minutes ago.
So basically, just before our giant ass rants about random bullshit.
I think so. I feel like a lot of what has been going on for the past good portion of time has been fucking around, not focusing on game.
Oh, who's getting the head scratches? Are you getting the head scratches? Oh, yes, you are.
Lick it.
No, not this time.
No cursing? Why would you do this to me, Palisade? I'm just gonna let the intro play out while I set the timer, because intro's good.
I don't have to take care about your... give a fuck about your no cursing.
Also, this intro is gonna eat into my no cursing time, so... Heck you! I love it!
Can you explain?
They just show up for 2.5 seconds.
Your feelings on Fire Emblem Awakening?
I feel like it was kind of a... It did a lot for the series. I'm glad it existed so that the series can continue existing, but as a Fire Emblem game, I feel like it was kind of garbage. Don't personally enjoy it. Don't feel like anybody should play it as their first Fire Emblem. Its time of need has come and gone.
Oh, here we go.
That's it. That's my explanation. There we go. What do you mean, here we go? That's it. I'm done.
No, it's basically kind of like most people who enjoy the older Fire Emblem games are.
I cannot hear you at all
like
over the game audio right now. You're just being drowned out.
Oh, you fucker.
Yes, the TV Velvet Room scene. It's my favorite part of this whole intro. They just show up for like 1 second, and it's my favorite part. Alright, intro is over. What's up?
That feels like that's the general, like, opinion for, like, anybody who enjoyed the older Fire Emblem games with Awakening. It's like, they're grateful that it existed, but they don't like it as a Fire Emblem game.
Exactly. My favorite opinion is from a friend of mine who has never played a Fire Emblem before Awakening. And then he played Awakening, and his opinion was, it seems like a fine game, but it's not a good Fire Emblem game. A guy who's never played Fire Emblem before was like, from what I know about Fire Emblem, this doesn't seem like Fire Emblem.
Funny enough, Awakening was also my first. Oh god, we have to rewatch that scene again.
It's okay, I know how to skip through things.
But yes, I do have. Of course, in my collection of 3DS games, I do have Awakening. I also. Don't ask me how I managed to do it. I somehow just got stupid lucky. I do have the special edition of Fire Emblem Fates that includes both the Conquest, Birthright, and the Revelations routes all on one cart.
Is that rare?
Yeah, so like that game barely even opened for pre-order.
All right,
for like a day.
Awesome. I'm glad you got it then.
Same, honestly. It's also become, I think how much did I spend? Like 100? I think it MSRP'd for about 100, and now that thing is going up for like 300. And I also have the other one, Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. I think
that one rules. Shadows of Valentia is legit awesome. That is one of the Fire Emblems I will recommend people start with if they've never played the game before.
And so I also have that as well. I also got the Devil Survivor games.
I don't know what those are.
They were another like Shin Megami Tensei, not spin-off per se, but just like another, I guess spin-off is the word I'm gonna have to go with, of just the Shin Megami Tensei name in general. Like they've done a lot of weird, just because you got the first Soul Hackers game on the 3DS, and now they just announced the sequel.
I don't know what Soul Hacker even is.
Don't worry, I don't really know either. I just know that's the name of the title.
Have you ever heard of Nights in the Nightmare?
Yes.
That is my experience to Atlas being weird. I enjoyed parts of that game, but I don't think I ever finished it. It was a little too out there for me to really follow.
And the worst part is that game's like also super fucking expensive.
Cool, I gave it to my friend. I gave it to my friend who got me into, well, it's not a fair statement, who has supported and lent me a lot of his hardware and software for doing my Pokemon Nuzlocks. Shawnee has comments on my Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke. He's been with, Shawnee has been with me so much throughout Pokemon that, like, the 3DS that I bought to play Pokemon on is his wife's. I used to work with her. Shawnee and Sarah are two of my oldest fucking friends. So I gave my copy of that game to them, and I don't mind if they have it, even if it's expensive now. An alarm just went off, and I don't know why. What did I set an alarm for? Shit, what did I set an alarm on my phone for? You broke the no curse? No. That was my alarm for no cursing. That's it. I'm done. I win. Yep. Bam, done. That's it. That's it. Nope, the alarm went off. The alarm went off. We're done. I succeeded. Or no penalties.
Actually, there was what other games?
Fine, I'll hydrate. I'm already good at posture right now.
I'm just gonna keep going on about 3DS right now because that has literally just been on the brain for me for like the last couple of weeks ever since they announced like the closure of the 3DS eShop. Of course, I got Regular Sun. I got Ultra Moon.
So Regular Sun, is that like the prequel to Golden Sun?
Sadly, no. Let's see. I also got the Bravely Default, Bravely Second games. Oh, Bravely Default. Such a unique relationship I have with that game.
Right, so she's asking about the stuff. Cool, I got the answer right. Don't know what that did for me. Aitsu mata iru na. Jitto shiteru shi. Jitto wa nan desu ka?
Nemo, yeah. It closes next year on the 2023 in March. But in May of this year, you won't be able to use your credit card to buy stuff. And of August of this year, you just can't add any more funds to your eShop account at all. So by technicality, effectively by August of this year, you won't be able to buy stuff off the eShop.
So they're here again. They're being they're stoically holding. So hayaku shine to. Okay, I've seen this word come up a whole lot, and I'm starting to get annoyed. Anata. Starting to get annoyed that I haven't found a good screenshot for it, or a good flashcard for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Elder sister Aneki.
Palace says it best. Bravely Default is such a great game that I never want to play again. And that's why it hurts me so much. I would love to recommend that game to people, but on good conscience, I can't.
Why?
Okay, so I'm probably gonna get to minor spoilery territories about the game.
So can here? My question is very basic. All right, and if it's a great game that you can't play again, why do you have hesitations about asking them to play it once?
So, let me say, I'm just pretty much gonna say this. About the midpoint of the game, you essentially have to fight the same 4 bosses about 5 or 6 times.
Okay.
And they keep just getting harder and harder because their levels keep going up.
Sure.
And that's just the main thing. That was the gimmick. It was that you had to keep fighting the same 4 bosses over and over and over again. Even though you knew doing this was a bad idea, but you were still having to do it because you wanted the true ending to the game.
Is that something you run into if you don't complete it?
That's not even like I'm saying, that's not even a completion thing. That's just if you want the true ending. So if you want the actual ending to the game, even well before you started doing this loop, you were like, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this because we found out that this was a bad idea. But for some reason, instead of calling out on the bullshit, you have to do it. So it was a game that went so well, and then kind of, I'll cut it into halves. It had a terrific first half. I was loving every minute of it. And then that second half just left a bad sour taste in my mouth because it just got so repetitious so quickly.
That's fair. That's fair.
And Bravely Second didn't have you do that. And so that game is, I would say, is better. But the problem is that is like a direct sequel to Bravely Default. And so the story is essentially continuing on from that game.
What about Bravely Default 2?
That is disconnected. You could actually just go straight to that game, and I actually enjoyed it. It was all right.
Then tell people to play Bravely Default 2.
Okay, go get Bravely Default 2. That game does not have any of the gripes I have, and it's actually a rather enjoyable game.
I just don't love the idea of job classes. So anything that sells itself on job classes, I kind of check out immediately. I'm like, I'm out.
Oh, I'm like the exact opposite. Actually, I don't mind the jobs.
Most people love jobs, all right? But I've played a few Final Fantasies. Like, I really liked Final Fantasy Tactics, but outside of Final Fantasy Tactics, any game that sells itself on the concept of job classes, I'm out. That's too much customization and like meta play and min-maxing, and like, I'm like, to me, when you can make anybody anything, everybody's characterization goes down the toilet. Like, nothing means anything when everybody can do everything. Does that make sense?
I understand. Well, thankfully for that game, like, it only sticks to like 4 party members.
Sure, that's fair.
And usually even then, you'll tend to keep them in like certain like aspects. Like, no matter what, I'll always have my high damage dealer for like either physical attacks. Well, I'll say with this Bravely Default 2, I had pretty much somebody who when I was doing actual fights. One was basically a healer. One was a straight up just magic damage dealer. Another would be like the physical damage dealer. And then the fourth one kind of just whatever I needed, but usually it was just some kind of like wall of some kind usually.
Don't know. Never played Default. I'm probably never going to. Not that's not saying that I'm down on the game, but from what I have heard about it, it does not seem like my type of game. I'm sure I would enjoy playing it, but there's other games that I want to play more with what limited time I have.
Oh, that's fair.
Let's continue on in the game. I got my flashcard for this. Let's move on. Anoko kaerane no kana. Person hasn't come home. Okay. Hold the fuck up, Yosuke. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who's this cute little lady right here that you haven't introduced me to so that I can steal her from you? Hello. How you doing? Dochi doda? What are you doing? Tsuka, baitengai no kiite mo wa kaita kedo, ore ni wa sate? Wait, what is that? Sameru. I know I'm getting better because I'm starting to recognize some obscure kanji outside of their regular uses, but like, oof. Here's the thing that I've actually talked with my job about, with like people from work, several times in the past couple weeks. I know I'm getting better. I've been here in Japan for 2 years. I still don't feel like I've made as much progress as somebody should make in 2 years. But even so, I know I'm getting better. I know I can understand more. I know I can read more. And yet, I'm always comparing myself to English. Where I'm like, if this was in English, I could read it all without thinking, and I don't have to think about what I want to say. But in Japanese, I'm stuck. I can't read a sentence, I have to translate a sentence, and I don't know how to say the specific meaning of what I want to say, and thus, if I'm not 100%, I'm basically 0%. Like, I have failed at this sentence. That's a tough hurdle to overcome a dozen times every day. Even when it's a relatively simple sentence, you're like, I know I should know everything in this sentence, but I just haven't seen it enough to have it be second nature. Right? Does that make sense to anybody?
I think I get what you're trying to say, but I would also say you clearly have made leaps and bounds progress of learning an entirely different language.
And it's easy.
Not a young age, because I know plenty of people in like this area in Texas where most of them speak both English and Spanish.
Yeah.
But part of that's also because you were already learning both languages at a young age.
Yeah, I'm starting, over the past couple of months, I'm really starting to wonder if like age is a part of that. Because like, I'm not an old guy, but I'm not a young guy. I'm 32, right? So I live with like the girl who moved in to this house with me on the same day is 20, and she speaks English, French, and Japanese. And I'm like, holy shit, how the fuck do you do that? Meanwhile, I have to think, like, when I was 20, I was trying to make a webcomic and trying to decide what to do with my life and in and out of college and, like, doing a network marketing thing. And, like, I know a lot about money and self-improvement and personal patience and shit that, like, she probably doesn't. But it's like a method of, like, how you chose to spend those years. And now I'm trying to learn how to learn a second language, and I'm like, how much of this struggle can I attribute to just being later in life, where your brain has just moved to a different phase than young people, right? And I hate to think of it like that, but like I can't deny biology. It's just how cells work. At least some of this is starting to become more familiar to you. Should speak to where you stand now. Oh yeah, I definitely know I'm getting better. And I'm not at the point where I'm like lamenting I'm never gonna be good at Japanese, right? Like I can speak about work-related topics without translation if they are very focused and directed. But when we get to talking about abstract concepts, it's like which method is best for doing a particular task, or like what you're going to be doing in the next 2 weeks. I'm like, I've lost track of what you're saying immediately. I can't really follow abstract language yet. I will get there, but for how long I've been learning, for me to still be struggling is a little discouraging. That's my real frustration right now. And frustration isn't even the right term. It's like frustration makes it seem like, oh god, I'm angry at this. And to me it's more like, rather than angry, it's like discouraging. Does that make sense? Like I live in Tokyo. I work at a Japanese company. Discouraging does not mean I'm going to give up, but it's focusing on where I'm not instead of focusing on where I am. Does that make sense?
Kind of sounds like you're focusing more on what you feel like what you should be.
Yes, that is it exactly.
And that's unfortunately kind of giving you I feel like disgruntled's not the right word, but it's definitely a little bit more I guess leaving me a little bit more wanting.
Exactly. That is unfortunately kind of just a natural human response. So I know it's not just on me, but like, hey, this just came up out of nowhere, but all things considered, if I get into the mindset where I'm ready to talk about this shit, I don't know. This is tough for me as a streamer. I'm like, I want to do stream of consciousness and I want to talk about everything that comes up off the top of my mind. How much is it annoying people who just want to be here for the game? And how much do I care about that? Because, like, I started streaming, like, a good portion of why I started streaming, legitimately, is because I have a stutter. When I'm trying to, like, speak, if I'm nervous or if I try to think about what I'm saying, then I literally have a speech impediment. I can't say what I want to say. And when I did my first fucking like streams and my first Pokemon Let's Play, I was like, this is a thing that I'm overcoming and I want to specifically talk about it so that people who watch me know, even if you have walls, you can try to overcome them, right? So now, like, I'm constantly putting up new walls in front of me, and that's not just me like trying to like thriving on challenge. But it's like, I always feel like if I'm not growing in something, then my time is being wasted, in a sense. Yeah. So I'm constantly putting myself in a position where I'm like, I feel like I can't do what's in front of me. which is negative, but I'm always trying to overcome something that is in front of me. And when I do, it's very positive. Am I complicated? I feel like I'm complicated.
Welcome to being an adult. Literally trying to do stuff and then literally questioning everything you're doing.
We're human. We're all complicated. 100%? 100%? Okay. Like 65%, I blame video games. And blame and also credit video games for putting me into this mindset. Video games have taught me from a very young age to approach problems from multiple perspectives, from multiple angles, try to do things multiple times. And also, video game stories have told and taught me dedication, perseverance, ideal behaviors, and also that you usually don't know everything when you think you're approaching a problem. Video game mechanics teach you a lot of, like, you know, repetition and keep at a problem until you can finally overcome it. Video game stories, I feel like they teach a lot of introspection. That thought didn't have an endpoint. I'm just talking off the cuff right now. Let's continue. つうか、商店街の聞いてもあったから俺には I looked up that word a while ago and forgot what I was talking about. 冷たくってさ emotionally cold-hearted. I've been hearing stuff around town, but I'm a little disconnected from it. さあもうヒントってなんだよ but I got a hint. Alright, you're not gonna tell me, right? What's up? Girl that Yosuke is talking to? Your name is Girl, right? Wakai Jose. Her name is Young Girl. 私の彼都合にいるんだけどI'm struggling a lot here. Toei, city. Tokai. 私の彼、都会にいるんだけど My boyfriend is in the city, but 連絡が取れなくて不安になっちゃう。He's in the city, but I get nervous if I don't hear from him. 君も恋人を不安にさせちゃダメよ。Do you get nervous with your girlfriend too? What is this kanji?
I thought you were to say, what's this noise? I'm just scratching my dog's like belly and she is just absolutely loving it.
Are you crashing?
Am I crashing?
Yeah, are you crashing?
No.
You're good? Alright, cool.
Oh no, just like I'm just sitting here and she kind of just came up the stairs. She's just on my lap, just kind of stroning herself about, getting the belly rubs. She looks content right now.
I would love a pet. Ugh, I miss dogs, I miss cats. I've grown up with dogs and cats in my house for my whole life. I haven't had a pet since I came to Japan. I miss them dearly. 些細な意見で恩師は貴族でわかる trifling 些細なことで女は気づくとこ I'm gonna just say I understand あなたいい男になるわよ You're a good guy. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that I did a good. More on your mind than a person who started younger. Maybe on your brain. Maybe also your brain stops learning easily later in life. Yep. Yeah, I think that's a thing that's been proven biologically. If it helps to hear a younger perspective, I'm like turning 20 soon and I feel like I'm nowhere because there will always be people younger than you better off in life. Yeah. I learned to try and disregard that a while ago when I was trying to do the convention circuit and I found people who were 18 and making beautiful painter pictures and I'm like, fuck these guys, it's not fair. You have a stutter? Being serious, I never noticed. On stream, I'm usually trying to put myself in a very casual, non-thinky place, and that's where I don't stutter. If I have to think about what I'm saying, like if I'm trying to tell a story, or remember what I'm talking about, or like be careful with my words, then I hit a stutter. Like I have a speech impediment if I have to process too many things at once. So when you hear me talking on stream, it's usually because I'm reading something that is already on the screen, or I am not thinking as I talk, which is why I tend to ramble a little bit.
Don't think, only act. Thinking hurts Ryan's brain.
It does. I mean, hold up. It's not that thinking hurts my brain because my brain is like always at 50% plus capacity. It never shuts off. That's the problem. Even when I'm trying to be loose, it's constantly running at like at least half capacity. この前テレビに映ってた実は確かドクロのシャツいつも着てるわよ。So she saw the guy on the Midnight TV recently, and he was wearing no shirt. 時々お母さんお店の前で見かけるけど I've seen him in front of his mom's shop from time to time. お母さんは Wait, what is that? 上品? I might be getting to the point soon where it should be time to stop. We're at coming up on 4 hours. Not that I'm not having fun, but my mind is starting to go very scattershot. Elegant. Okasan wa jouhin so nanoni, even though his mom is so refined. Kanji-kun te soko no dye shop no ko yo ne. So he's the kid of the dye shop, right? Ya ne. Fuyo? Fuyo. Insulator. That's not right. Dayo na. Okusan wa sugoku ii hito nano. So that kid's a bad influence, even though his mom is so good. Wakai no terebi o mita ka? You saw a youngster on the TV. Taku saikin no wakai no to ittara. Recently, fucking young kids can go on TV and say whatever they want. Wait. I know that one. I should know this word. And yet it keeps slipping my mind. That's it. Should I get a burger once I'm done stream?
Yes.
I definitely want a burger. Like a middle of day ketchup burger. Burger King or Freshness Burger?
I don't know Freshness Burger.
Freshness Burger is strictly Japanese. I've never seen it before in my life. They're a little pricier, but not big. Not particularly, I wouldn't say that Freshness Burger is better than Burger King, but it's just different. Burger King is regular American. Freshness Burger is like a smaller burger, but you can get like avocado on it.
Well, that depends. Would you want the more Japanese style, or are you just wanting to like a American style?
I don't care. I'm asking your opinions.
Because I'm saying, like, damn, I don't think Burger King's like wouldn't be the best choice for a burger.
Sure, but keep in mind, I'm in Japan. All the fast food places in Japan are what the fast food places are supposed to taste like. Like, according to recipe, their ideal serving sense. I have never been disappointed when I go to Burger King.
How many times have you gone to Freshness Burger?
As many times.
Oh. Then what would you be more filling on a burger?
Don't ask me, I'm asking your opinion.
And then I'm making an educated decision off this, but fine. Burger King, because America.
Okay, cool. Burger King gives a little bit bigger burgers anyways. Act violently, 暴れとったのは多分Tsubasaの漢字じゃ So acting violently, that's probably the Tsubasa shop's kanji. 全く投げかわしは何ですか? By the way, we're not even off stream yet, but I'm fine with that. Dre, thanks for coming and chit-chatting in chat today. Hanging out in the room. I really appreciate people that come and hang out with me in the chit-chat. Because, like, streaming alone is lonely. A little bit. When I got somebody to actually, like, voice chat and bounce some ideas off of and just joke and chit-chat with, it makes it feel a little bit more social. I really appreciate when people come in to voice chat with me. Let's drop some hypes. Drop some hypes.
I always have fun shooting the shit. Finally.
That's crown. Don't want hyper crown. Hype. Bam.
You know, Nemo's got me. You got the hypes. I want everyone else with the booty. Give me the butts. I want the chat to be filled with the butts. And here.
Oh, I said naga. That's not right. I want nage. Nage kawashi. Sad, deplorable. Mataku nage kawashi. So, kanji is kind of deplorable. Mukashi wa yasashii kou jatta noni no, even though he used to be such a good kid. Tsubasa ma kono mae terebi ni utsute ta? That was the guy on the TV recently, right? Tashika dokuro no shatsu itsumo kiteru wa yo ne. I mean, he wasn't wearing a shirt, which was weird. Tokidoki okasa no omise no mae de mikakeru kedo. I've seen him in front of his mom's shop from time to time. Okasa-san wa shouhin so nano ni ne? His mom was pretty classy, wasn't she? Posto ga aru. Posto ga aru. Toku ni you wa nai. There was a pose. Oh, so, never mind. You're talking to the post box. What's up, girl? Ara, anata mo uchi no kanji no koto ni kiki ni? Are you asking about kanji? Mattaku? Is that naze? It is not. Shori? I need this special... Shochi? That's the one I'm after. Doko. God, it's gonna take me a long time to recognize what doko is in kanji. Mataku doko ni asobi ni itteru no kashira? Was he playing around somewhere recently? Itsumo ko nano yo. Soieba, shogara na otoko no ko mo kanji no koto no yoda. So she's seen him around with the young, with the little boy before. Sono ko ni mo hanashita n dakedo saikin ano koto chanto hanashi ga dekite nakute. You're talking with that boy, but recently recently he's been talking a lot more with him. Kanji to hanashite ita shounen to wa anoko gara na shounen no koto darou ka? So Kanji has been speaking with the young boy recently, with the small boy recently. Does that boy have anything to do with it? ... 彼なら漢字について何か知っているかもしれない。The boy might know something about kanji. あの少年を探してみよう。You should look for the boy. Is that the hint? I need to look for Naoto?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Real question. That woman just told me something that seemed like a real hint. Because the game gave me a dialogue box with no speaker, which makes me think it was internal thoughts. The game just told me I should look for Naoto, the guy that Kanji was speaking to.
So usually it was like, I think you talked to Kanji's mom. So then the next bit. So essentially at this point, I don't know if it's Naoto you're actually trying to find. It's somebody, but you are trying to find somebody else now you to talk to if you talk to Kanji's mom.
I have not talked to Kanji's mom.
Okay, then maybe that was it.
Is Kanji's mom in the shop street?
I thought she was the one standing in front of the textile shop.
Was that who I just talked to? She's gone now. She was here in front of this post office.
Okay, then I assume that's... you talked to the right person.
Find the young boy with the funny hat. I'm getting yawny. Nope. Cap goes on to this drink. There's no point in continuing to drink it.
So I would at least recommend, because I think
you know what?
Least,
okay.
I can at least just point you where to go now.
So at this point, where I'm losing focus on translating, should I go to follow up on this, or should I just call the stream here? Like maybe point to the next place and then save state.
There should be, so basically go to Junes.
Will it happen quickly?
It should be, you go to the Junes, you talk to one more person, and then they'll tell you pretty much where you'll find the person you're actually trying to find. Because you're not gonna find them on this end game day.
Let's head to Junes then.
But once you do that, then you could save, and then talk to that lady right there.
Shonen o sagashite mirute. You're looking for the boy. 最近よく見かける子ね。あれこれ実験のことを聞かれたわ。I saw him recently. 今日もさっきまでいた気がするけど、さっきまでいた until recently he was I was noticing him, but 明日また来てみてみたら will he come again tomorrow? 明日またここに来てみようか. Come again tomorrow. Was that it? Was that the hint?
Yes.
Okay.
So you should be good now. You could probably go save, and then so hopefully either you or somebody else will point out like, oh right, let's head back to Junes.
Okay, cool. What should I do for stats today? It's not raining, so I can't get the I cannot get the triple rice ball thing. Can I go work?
What day is it?
Wednesday. Capitalism?
You probably don't even have the... Well, unless you want to do like a... I don't know, because once you go home, I don't think you can do anything else.
We cannot. How about this? Let's just head back to the school and then we'll call it. And we'll come back tomorrow and be like, what should we do today?
Alright, sounds good.
Because if I go to a social link, I'm going to be having to translate through a bunch more shit that, like, I want to do, and yet I am of low energy to do right now. Plus, at the school, I can just drop a legit save.
I was about to say, why don't you just head to the street then? Because that also has a save point.
Yeah, but at the school, there's more options. At the very least, phys ed, like my soccer club's available today. And yeah, I've got some yawns in me right now. Oof. 3 p.m. today. Good stream, 4 hours, getting some language practice in. More exposure is always good. Thank you all for chilling and chit-chatting today. Spending a good part of my Saturday, having a good time. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back again tomorrow with some more Fire Emblem.